That's probably the only time.
No, well, I mean, he loves you anyway. But speaking of loving, hi everybody. What's up, everybody? It's time once again to do the best and worst of film in 2019. Last year we did 2018, obviously. Now we're doing 2019 because it's last year. Yay.
And it's the end of a decade.
We'll get to that later on. But yeah, we're doing the worst this time. I'm joined with, of course, Romy Boy J Money and Mr. LukeNukem.
Hello, everybody. I'm back here once again for I think it's like a fourth or fifth consecutive time, but I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm super excited. 2019 was mediocre, but at least
that's an understatement.
Yeah, but at least I still at least I was still satisfied with some of the stuff I loved throughout the year. But man, were there some stinkers, and that's what we're gonna talk about.
Oh, stinkers are an understatement. These films sucked.
Most of them, like, oh my god, I can't even imagine a most disappointing year in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, but that's my piece. Who's next? The man of the hour.
Before I begin, I want to give out a big motherfucking fuck you to Scott Derrickson. If you don't know who Scott Derrickson is, he is a filmmaker behind some good films like Doctor Strange, but he also made one of the worst remakes of all time, The Day the Earth Stood Still. And every year on his fucking Twitter, he always says, and has to be a jerk-off, asshole, dick face, cock noble, and douchebag fuck, to say, oh, it's that time of the year to say, fuck all of your worst films of the year list. He's taking the Chris Fuckman route. Hey, asshole.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm not the one. I'm the one who had to pay money to see your bullshit and waste 2.5 hours of my time to watch your garbage so I can cover the year. That gives me every right to say what needs to be said. Okay? Do yourself a favor. Find yourself a cactus and fuck off.
Chris Fuckman doesn't do a worst of list anymore.
Gee, I wonder why.
He's very protective of the filmmakers.
The filmmaker has a hard job, and I'm not going to stand there and just pretend to scream and yell like all those other people for views. Did you ever watch the Emoji Movie review of his, or
Movie 43?
Movie 43, or
3
Creature?
videos of Dragon Ball Evolution.
Creature?
Yeah.
Where it's all uncut.
You fucking hipster, Paul Bunyan, tall drink of water looking sumbitch. All right. And having said that, I have covered nearly every single wide release except for Netflix. I don't cover Netflix, really. I want to cover all the films that are a major release, and I have seen them all, especially the bad ones.
All of them.
Now, a lot of people I've been hearing saying, oh, you know, this has been a good year for films. Get the fuck out of here. This was 2013 all over again. This year sucked more asshole juice than a fucking porta potty at a goddamn construction site. And you have the fall movie season that was the last glimmer of hope.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong on that assessment, but, you know.
And I have Echo. I have over 30 movies on my worst of the year list. Having said that, let's get started. Let's begin.
Alrighty. So we're gonna. I'm just gonna pick a random category. As you guys know, we do this by category, and we're gonna start out. Let's do the technical awards. Let's get those out of the way first.
Let's do it.
Let's start out with worst film editing. What do you guys got and why?
You want to start?
I have a couple. I still hear feedback. I do have the names on them, so we know exactly who to direct it towards. I have Alan Baumgarten and Mary Lee Jo Markey for Charlie's Angels, one of the worst edited action movies I have seen. C.A. Cougar says I have 38 movies on my worst of. Yeah, C.A. Cougar knows my pain. My number one, this movie takes the cake for every single fucking bad technical aspect. Spoiler alert. And that, of course, is Douglas Christ for the beach bum ass.
The beach bum.
Horrible!
The beach bum.
Beach bum ass. And no, it isn't from Jason Bum. Those are my worst picks.
Luke?
For mine, I have 4. And 2 of them revolve around the same kind of issue, which is going to be a common theme in the worst of the year category. I have Black Christmas and Charlie's Angels for worst film editing, especially when it comes to the fight scenes with Black Christmas, with the overuse of shaky cam, just janky editing.
That was terrible.
The brutal slow-mo and how it uses this filter.
Yeah. And the fact that Charlie's Angels just uses like the Olivia or Megaton style of editing action sequences, like cut. But I think the 2 worst ones are one of the biggest offenders. One of them is The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Especially with its ending.
Not just with its ending, but also with how it kind of mixes its opening with like unnecessary like documentary footage of the Sharon Tate and the Manson murders. It's like, man, I'm just getting angry just by watching the opening sequence. But we're going to talk about that later. But my worst film editing is without question the embodiment of hell on earth, Hellboy.
Hellboy.
That's mine as well. Hellboy, without question about it.
There are so many things in that movie, and when you're watching it, it's like, wait, stop. What's going on?
What the hell happened?
Pause.
No, come back.
Make it cohesive. Make it coherent. But no,
Where are you going?
we get a disaster on display. Yeah, that's my worst Hellboy.
A chick touches a person. She fucking pukes up, and it's actually a soul. For a minute, I thought it was a Bukaki video.
It's damn true.
Yeah, Hellboy's my number 1. Holy fuck, man.
Joseph Acacia goes, well, in my opinion, Hellboy 2004 was beautiful.
Compared to this, yes.
Yes.
I love Hellboy.
Like I said in Austin's top 10, I prefer the Guillermo del Toro ones over this piece of shit any day of the week.
I love Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Those are some good ones.
Agreed.
Just like Ron Perlman, when he's reading, he's like, oh, damn, looks like I'm going to need a beer, too.
Oh, God damn it. Here we go again. All right, next category on the list we have.
All
All right, let's just get this one out of the way. Worst soundtrack.
3.
I also got 3.
I got 1, Cats.
Well, I mean,
That's one of them.
okay.
Now, granted, it is based on the Broadway play, but still, oh my lord.
Yeah, and sorry, I'm eating a peppermint.
Oh.
What's sad about Cats is that, you know, normally everyone was just kind of like ranting and raving about this movie. I was just depressed while watching it because I like musicals. You know, that's just kind of a thing. I like Disney musicals. I like actual musicals, like West Side Story.
South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Grease is the word, bitches.
Yeah. Team America World Police.
Oh,
maybe?
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor sucks.
But I mean, like, it's like, yeah, but
I love that movie.
But I mean, when it comes to like Cats, it's just like, you know what they're trying to do, but it's just not working out because this movie was originally supposed to be an animated film by Spielberg.
Wait, seriously?
Yes. And then they scrapped it under the rug, and they didn't even try doing it.
What?
And a lot of people who worked on the visual effects got really fucked over because Tom Hooper wanted to release this early, and they didn't want to postpone it, and they went over budget, so they had to get rid of tons of people in the visual effects market. It's a clusterfuck upon clusterfuck.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I mean, there's only one saving grace in that entire movie, and that was Jennifer.
Okay.
Hudson's Memory.
Okay.
That one,
Not-
and at least Taylor Swift
Yep.
was trying to have fun. That's it.
Not
Yeah, I
not the
can see that.
song. Not the song. My second. That's the bronze.
She can
My
bronze.
silver medal
She
is
can-
after.
That's the fucking songs couldn't be any more
Predictable.
or hit over the head. Like whenever something's going on, they have to make it such
Sure.
a teenage, sobbing,
Yeah.
bitchy, emo fucking song.
Yeah, and whenever there's like a tender moment between Tessa and Hardin, there's like cue the piano, and sure enough, the piano would play. I'm like fuck this. But worst soundtrack without question goes to a movie that does not know how to use rock and roll or metal in any kind of context
Oh,
or in a good way. That is Hellboy.
okay.
That's not even on my list, but
What was on the soundtrack? I gotta ask.
Kickstart My Heart.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but Shoot 'Em Up did it better.
Yeah,
That movie is so over the top, but it's hilarious. It
eat
knew exactly
eat
what-
your vegetables. That's an awesome line from Shoot 'Em Up with Clive Owen.
Oh, it's
yes.
like that, and the person who stays in the rear takes it in the rear.
Yeah, and Charlie's Angels is a good one. The soundtrack is so annoying.
That is my number one.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Also, even though the soundtrack is awesome, the way it's utilized in the movie, I was like, fuck you, Harmony, Chlorine, the beach bum ass. The beach bum ass, Cats, oh, you poor little kitty.
Oh, little kitty.
After Birth, and Charlie's Demons.
What about Playing with Fire?
Okay,
Yeah.
John Cena can only play a fucking song on the piano that has the word fire in it.
Or heat.
Shoot me!
Or
The heat is on.
The heat is on.
Oh, God!
We didn't start the fire.
I'm surprised they didn't sing that one.
They did.
He actually sang Great Balls of Fire.
He sang that too.
I'm surprised they didn't sing. He didn't sing the Yngwie Malmsteen Playing with Fire.
Oh, my God.
God help me.
The only fire I want to cause is up Judy Greer's butt, because she was fine as hell in that movie.
Oh yeah.
And I'm supposed to be the one playing with fire because I'm a freaking pyromancer. God damn it!
You're Cinder from Killer Instinct.
Well, I'm not really an alien. Because I mean, Cinder is an alien practically, or he's like a mutation or an experiment.
Glacius.
Yeah, Glacius is an alien.
Cinder's wait. They should have sang "Through the Fire and Flames" by Dragon.
No.
I like Connor's.
Into the fire.
Yeah, there you go.
Into
Talking.
the fire.
Yeah.
So worst, yeah, to me worst soundtrack Charlie's
Girls
Charlie's
on
Demos.
Fire. Get the fuck out of here.
Dragon Force
All right.
Discover of Ring of Fire. That's actually a pretty good.
Oh my God! If you're gonna go to the next one, you guys are gonna fucking laugh. I hope you're gonna go to
Talking
this
about score.
It wasn't
Are we
that
doing
one.
score?
Worst
It
score.
It wasn't that one. It was actually worst song.
We'll get to that next.
Okay.
Worst score.
This one takes the cake for me. Holy fuck! You're telling me this is goddamn music? It was fucking obnoxious noise. Midsummer bullshit by the Hacks and Cloak.
Hacks and who?
That's the composer who did the movie. The Hacks and Cloak, who did Midsummer bullshit. It's like, I'm like, that ain't music, it's fucking noise.
Ow.
This goes on for 4 to 5 minutes straight in one part.
Well,
Omar.
How the fuck do people have this on their best?
I don't see it.
you know what?
I don't get it.
You know what?
The poor man's Wicker Man.
It rips off the Wicker Man.
The poor
The
man's
Nick
Wicker Man.
Cage Wicker Man.
I'm not kidding you. It rips off the Wicker Man.
Oh no, not the bees.
Yeah,
That's
but
the only part they didn't rip off.
which I would have given it like a 5-star if they had it in there.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, yeah. This is arguably the worst musical score I think I've ever heard in
In my life.
I
in
agree.
my life. It's really that bad.
I agree 100% with that.
But I also have a musical score that's kind of like that. and it's from Phantom. He did the score for The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Oh,
okay.
That movie is so fucking deplorable, man.
Yeah, even the score is just something out of like a Lifetime or a pretentious art house movie special. It's just
That
like,
sounds like something I would say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Pretentious art house garbage.
I'm trying to be
We'll get to
original.
that later.
I'm trying to be original. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know where that was from. Look.
Common sense.
Common sense. But yeah.
Hey, look, Luke JDR.
But,
you know what that stands for? Hold on, I'll just type it right here.
Oh shoot. What are you saying?
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, there's plenty of those.
How much do you love Jerome? How much do you love the word pretentious?
I love it so much that if it was a woman, I fuck it. No, I take that back.
If it was a steak, you fuck it.
No, yeah. We'll get to that. We'll get it tomorrow. No, I make sweet love to it. I just fuck them. I make love to you. Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
So yeah, worst musical score.
Yeah, for me,
That was
Sharon
yours
Tate.
too, Midsommar. Midsommar.
Yes, it was Midsommar. Oh my god, that just 5 minutes, just like that, like you said.
And that's not the only time they pulled that shit.
They did it like 5 times at least. 4 times at least.
Oh my god, kill me.
We went from the score in Psycho to this.
Yeah, except with Psycho, it was utilized great, and
it actually sounded scary.
We go from Psycho to Jaws to Superman to
Anything
John
John
Powell,
Williams
to this horse shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my musical score.
Mm-hmm.
I agree 100%. All right, let's get to worst song then.
You ready?
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex. Here it is. Okay, now I don't know. It's not original, but to me, this one takes the cake. You ready?
Oh. Oh no.
Don't say what I think you're gonna say.
Beep, beep,
Yeah.
They treated this song like Old Yeller. They took it out of the back, fucking shot it, and left it for dead. They took precisely. You took Jeremy Irons' "Be Prepared," the greatest villain song.
Hellfire's better. I should know.
You be quiet. Okay, that's a close second, but still.
No, it's not.
You be quiet.
In my opinion.
You be quiet with an opinion.
They fucking, dude, seriously, they fucking ass raped it without a condom and busted a load in it with no lube.
You know.
Oh my god,
But you know, there's like a difference between like, oh, I like how they did it with like being it as a tribal chant. It's like there is a difference between concept and execution. And with this, it's just like, oh my god, this is just like this is like, you know, Undertaker in WrestleMania 33.
Oh,
I can't stand this. I can't stand to watch it anymore.
I was there for that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remind me, please.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I won't.
Who sang that? Who sang "Be Prepared" in that?
Should we tell Ejiofor?
Buddy.
He was talk singing the whole time.
Hey, buddy.
But speaking of original song.
Okay, hold up. Can we tell Ejiofor? You know that sequence? Okay. You know that sequence in 12 Years a Slave? It's one of the.
Oh
it's
my
probably the
God.
best scene of the movie where it focuses on his face for 1 minute and you can tell what he's thinking. Like with his eyes, and he just stares at the camera because he told Brad Pitt's character the story, and he hope he doesn't get caught. No, what he was really thinking is, "Oh shit, I gotta sing "Be Prepared" in a few years."
Oh no! Oh no!
That is so. I listened to Jeremy Irons' song right after it. I'm just like, "Come here, I want to give you
screwed it
all."
up. You screwed it up.
I told you, Old Yeller.
They treated it like Lenny from A Mice and Men.
I want to tend to a weapons. Boom!
Think of the rabbits. Think of the rabbits. But for worst original song, I think I have like two. I think one of them is "Beautiful Ghosts," which is just kind of an average, which is kind of like an average song, which is made by Taylor Swift. Very average from Cats. And the other is "Spirit" for The Lion King. Totally forgettable.
That's that Beyonce song?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally forgettable.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my worst original song.
I agree with Romy. Be prepared. I'll also have one more, though.
Yeah.
This one is going to shock a lot of people, though.
Don't tell me. No.
Will Smith's version of A Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't a fan of it. I'm
No.
sorry.
When you're singing Arabian Nights, that's the worst one.
No, A Friend Like Me. You can't beat
Arabian
Robin
Nights.
Williams. I'm sorry. You cannot beat Robin Williams.
Yeah,
No, you can't.
I'm the fact that live action was so much better than the animated version.
Which I call bullshit on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jafar, more like jerk off.
Jerk. I'm sorry. I was not
We'll
a
get to
fan
that
of.
one.
I was not a fan of this version of that song.
No, I was not. Neither was I.
So
Hey, now, Naomi Watts, I don't have to play catfish to be your prince.
This movie was essentially just Disney's answer to Hitch. Think about it.
Without lard ass.
Except Kevin James had charisma, and he was likable.
That's before he met the Grim Reaper.
that's before. That's when he was still on the King of Queens.
Yeah.
It was good on the King and Queens. He was funny.
Yeah,
and
he was
then
funny
he turned
on,
into
on
a
Hitch.
fucking. He turned into a life-size softball jackass.
Jackass.
He turned into like a beach ball, bouncing all over the place.
Oh my god.
Next one.
Or next one,
Okay. Next category on the list we have. Let's go with worst sound design.
I only have one.
3.
Oh, the beach bum ass. Not only does it look like shit, it sounds like shit. The shit looked like it was made by a fucking college theatrical team. Then again, that's Harmony Chlorine for you. Easily the beach bum ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
For my 3, I have.
I have drink.
For my 3, I have The Haunting of Sharon Tate, with like its shitty design, and it's like horrible use of like audio using jump scares, and it's just like there's literally a shot where you see like a guy like behind the window, and Sharon Tate's being scared to death, and all of a sudden it's like boom, and it's like what that is that really necessary?
Right.
But my other 2 are Dark Phoenix and Hellboy.
Dark Phoenix is my number 1, hands down.
Absolutely.
Oh, just holy shit!
I can't remember the amount of horrible sound design that have been used in that movie, especially during the train sequence.
Nails on a chalkboard.
It was like it was like grinding sandpaper with like a fork. It's just like oh god.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But
absolutely awful.
that's my sound design. You have 2.
Oh, I said I agree with yours. Hellboy, which was just terrible.
Oh my
Just
god.
terrible. Actually, everything about Hellboy and Dark Phoenix is actually pretty terrible. So I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna put those 2 in there.
Well, there's
Yeah.
one
Sound
thing, like,
design, Hellboy and Dark Phoenix.
other than like one other thing, there's one other thing, but that'll get to the most unintentional, hilarious scenes.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I got one for that.
Oh my
Just
god.
wait for that.
Yep. Is that okay? We have like
I think
3.
that
I think we have like 2 more.
2 more
We
in
have-
the technical
yeah, we do.
aspect. All right, we got 2 more. Let's go with worst visual effects.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, good for you. You got 1 above me.
4. I got 4.
4.
But
Go ahead.
I got 5. So why don't Alex start? 'Cause
Okay.
we've been starting all the time.
All right. That's all right. Let's see. Dark Phoenix, Hellboy,
Yes.
Cats, and Alita Battle Angel.
Oh, that's an
Yeah.
unexpected choice. I mean,
Wait, hold on. I see it. Or Jose brought up a fifth one. Ad Astra.
no,
What? What?
Yeah.
no.
No,
I don't
you
agree
don't
with
like
that.
that.
I don't agree with that at
That's
all.
actually
What
some of
about? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'll disregard that. Disregard that one. Okay. But yeah, Alita Battle Angel.
In my opinion.
In my opinion, I didn't see it. I
the.
didn't.
Hey, Lucas,
I
you
didn't
produce good milk, man.
It's
There you go.
mother's milk.
It looked like absolute shit.
Uh, there's a couple others.
I
Okay.
have 6 as well.
That's all I got.
Um,
I'm gonna
Okay.
get a drink. I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
one of them you missed. The reason why I had to mention this is because some of the green screen is awful. Angel has fallen.
7.
Like, that's why I put it on here, because the green screen, I'm just like, wow, this is like Dracula Untold bad.
Yeah.
Next one, Hellboy. That fucking Hog character. There were some times where he looked like back in the 80s where they used to stop motion effect, like Ed 209.
Yeah, like Ray Harryhausen.
Oh my God. This is 2019, not 1987. Dark Phoenix. You have those fucking guns.
Yes.
The guns that look
rival the. It literally looks like a video game cutscene.
And the subway train, when it gets levitated, they look like fucking Legos, like San Andreas moving with a car. That's what.
Yeah.
Midway.
I did not see Midway.
Midway, that shit looked like a fucking cartoon. Oh, that shit looked like a fucking cartoon and a video game. Legit.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Shit, chapter turd.
So
Okay.
It Chapter 3. I mean, It Chapter 2.
And my number one is cats. Fur
Cat.
technology.
Fur technology.
Fucking human cockroaches, human rats.
Human cockroaches.
They're still working on the visual effects as we speak while it's in theaters, so they're gonna put it in like a DLC. I'm not kidding.
Jerome, what about the whole Judi Dench thing?
Oh God. Can we not?
Oh, the transsexual cowardly lion. No, Judi Dench literally said her character was trans.
Even though the character in the actual play was a man.
It was a man.
But that's beside the point.
Dude or dudette.
Yeah. That's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
say do that.
Yeah. But I have 7.
Oh.
I have
Where are we at?
best visual effects.
Oh, visual
still.
effects.
You mean
Yeah.
I have Angel Has
Number
Fallen.
one, Cowboy for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I have Angel Has Fallen. I have Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
Oh. Wow.
yes, Victor. That was shit chapter turd. That was the.
Yeah. I have Men in Black International.
Yes.
Some of it looked good, some of it didn't. It was like a mix.
No. But my top 4. My top 4 my fourth one tries to be revolutionary but fails as a result. Gemini Man.
Fuck, I forgot about that one.
Oh,
Shit.
just you wait. Just
some-
you wait.
Some of it actually looked good, and some of it I'm just like, oh man, how did I get past the edit?
Especially when they had like the third Will Smith. It's like, oh my god, it looked like an unborn fetus.
I'm like, kill it!
Kill it with fire.
Burn it! Don't let it respawn!
Bring in John Cena and the fire team and break those things.
Burn
people
it down.
No.
Yeah, except don't shove My Little Pony down my fucking throat. Thank you very much.
But my top 3, without question, is Cats,
Yes.
Dark Phoenix. I was about to say Doctor Sleep. Dark Phoenix, and without question, Hellboy.
Oh boy. How hands down.
Hands fucking down.
Cat got your tongue.
We did best cinematography, right?
Cinema. Did we?
No, that's the last one for technical.
That's one. All right.
I only have 2, but these are the 2 that took it.
Dark Phoenix.
Mike Gailucas, that's how I pronounce his last name, for Glass. More like ass.
Yes.
Dude, the camera work in the fucking fight scenes. I'm like, what? Are you drunk? And the other one, Bennett Debbie, the beach bum ass.
Oh,
This
here we go,
movie
the beach
looks,
bum again.
dude. This movie looked hideous. I'm be surprised if this movie cost more than $50,000 to make.
Midsommar. Gotta admit.
You want to add a third one?
The thing with Midsommar is this. There's sometimes to where it looks beautiful, and then the cinematography is so fucking pretentious, especially with the car and how it goes to the first person view and it goes upside down and it just goes like,
down.
what was the point of that?
Man, no sense.
Symbolism. No.
Oh my god. No, the movie is filled with symbolism and what's that called when you can predict what's going to happen in the future? Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
It's filled with it. Who the hell's Bill Poop?
Bill
What?
Pope. No,
Bill
you
Willers.
forgot Dick Poop. Dick Pope.
Oh, Dick. That's
Head balls.
blue balls.
Head blue balls.
Oh, Jesus. For worst cinematography for me, I'll get this out of the way.
Dark Phoenix.
I want to put it on there, but actually, yeah, 4. Why not? Dark Phoenix, Black Christmas,
Yes.
The Haunting of Sharon Tate,
Yep.
Hellboy.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Hellboy and Dark Phoenix are the worst.
Yes, I agree with that.
What the fuck
but
happened?
Midsommar. Midsommar is my number one. All these A24 films have to be like, oh, this looks so pretty, it's so beautiful.
Minus 2 films.
Minus 2 films, which are both on my best cinematography list.
And my best of the year list.
Yes, I know one of them.
Spoilers. But yeah.
That's it for the technical aspect award.
Yeah, folks. Jerome Latimer praised 3 A24 films in 1 year. Who would have fucking thought?
Holy crap. It's a freaking miracle.
If Happy Madison makes a fucking good comedy, I swear to God, I'm done. You'll never see me again.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
I'm a better odds to get a woman pregnant.
Okay. Shooting blanks. He's getting.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
So technical aspects is done.
That's done.
That's
we're moving
one.
by. We're moving by very fast.
All right, let's go with. I'm torn between 2.
Yeah.
I'm torn between 2.
Flip
So
a
let's
coin.
go with sequences. Let's
This
start
one
out
has-
with the one that I could not find. I still don't have one. Worst intro. Somebody help me with one.
I got 2.
Don't
I got
know.
One of them is The
Go ahead.
Haunting of Sharon Tate,
Okay.
where they start off and they just blatantly exploit the crime scene
Yeah.
and mix it with just horrible cinematography and background footage of like the murders. It's like this movie's already pissing me off in the 8-minute mark. And number 1 is Hellboy.
Oh.
No. Number 2 is Hellboy. Number 1 is The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Okay. I have 2 of the 2 different films. One of them, Shit Chapter Turd. The way that movie begins is fucking deplorable. I'm like, really?
Oh, is it with the hate crime?
Yes. I'm just like, really? I was like, no one would fucking notice that. And oh my god, just the acting and the dialogue is so fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
But my number 1, I'm like, oh my god.
Hmm?
Climax.
Climax?
Climax is from Gasper bitch ass no, that's what I call him. The same guy who did I forgot what that name of that movie is. It was just nothing but violent bullshit. It was just despicable.
Never heard that.
And
It's not Suspiria, is it?
I never heard this.
No. I never heard of this movie. The movie begins with like this people on television and they're just interviewing these random nobodies. And then it just goes into dancing and more dancing. And there's this random small talk bullshit. That is the first half of this fucking movie. It goes nowhere. Easily climax. Awful.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Sure. Let's just go with that.
Sure.
Because I still got nothing. I can't figure it out. 'Cause I
Just
really
think of
couldn't
anything.
think of anything. Hellboy, I guess.
You went on my side.
Thank you, Aaliyah. She just mentioned another one. The way this movie starts off is I'm just like, oh no, you're in for an awful rude awakening. Unplanned. This is from the people who made the God's Not Dead. It's about the end. It's like Planned Parenthood.
Anti-abortion.
Oh,
This movie, it is so
yeah.
pathetic.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's bad. So there you have it.
Bad. It's just bad.
That's just bad.
Just bad.
So worst intro is out of the way.
That one's done. All right, let's go with cancel. Okay, worst action scene. Okay, this one takes the cake for me. Gemini Man, Will Smith versus Will Smith.
What was it in the catacombs?
Yes.
Yeah.
When they're flopping around like inflatable arm flailing tube men.
Two men. Yes.
It was
Just
like,
what the fuck were they thinking?
it was like Rock'em Sock'em Robots if they were on LSDs.
Oh.
But that's not in my worst action scene. One of them is the hospital shootout from Angel Has Fallen.
That one's not mine.
I said one of them.
Oh, one of them. One of mine.
The other two are the climax of Black Christmas.
That's one of them. It was the AKL frat boys versus the MKE sorority sisters.
And any action scene, period, in Hellboy.
Period. The end.
End of story.
One of them I hate because it's just mean-spirited and deplorable. The gunfight in an animal veterinarian hospital in Stuber.
Oh, Stuber.
I'm just like, they're shooting these guns they're shooting these guns everywhere, and the bullets are ricocheting, and there's actual real animals in their cages.
It's ricochet into.
I fucking hate Hey, Dave Bautista, you only want to be in good movies, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck them apples.
He was in Blade Runner.
Hey, go ahead. And next time you enter the ring like you did at WrestleMania, I hope you botch and trip on your fucking feet. Dumb shit.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
God damn.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah.
Everybody in my section was laughing their ass off about
it's
that.
like,
Did you see that?
Yeah, it's like, Curse of the Ultimate Dragon, motherfucker.
Oh my god. Yeah, stick to MCU. And it's pretty sad when he's the best thing about Blade Runner 2049. Moving on.
I disagree, but
The Losers versus Pennywise. It chapter turd.
No. Okay.
And the worst one for me. Oh, M. Night Shyamalan, you are fucking garbage.
There it is.
yeah, oop, there it is.
The fight scenes between the Overseer and the Beast and ass.
I should have put this on the list.
Wow.
With like attached GoPro on.
Oh my god. What is this, Ring Around the fucking Rosie?
Yeah, it's like the Beast is just hugging on like David Dunn, and the camera is just moving along with David Dunn, and it's like, this is not appropriate. Therefore, it gets a B by Chris Stuckman.
Come on.
But yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see his worst of the year list. Oh, I'm
wait
sorry.
a minute. Oh.
What a tough job.
Oh.
If I had to make a worst film of the year list, I would choose his short film.
I would choose short film from two people. And one of them's not really good at making short films. Let's just say it's someone who knows me and hates my guts. Need I say more?
Oh
Austin?
yeah. No, it's someone else.
No.
Down the line.
It's someone else. Here, I'll just put it out here. Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh.
This motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
But in any case,
You just
those are the worst action scenes. that I
Yep.
can think of.
Oh, this is fun.
This is great.
Oh, I cannot wait to get to this. This is my one of my most anticipated categories.
Okay, let's go with worst ending.
I have
Hmm.
7.
Oh,
Seven.
Club 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11.
I have 7-Eleven.
Always open.
Wait,
Thank heaven.
is our truth? Does our truth have the 7-Eleven belt? Oh no, they got rid of it. Good.
Oh, yeah.
They did?
The 24/7 belt.
Wait, they got rid
Not
of
the
it?
7-Eleven
I think
belt.
but fucking, I'm sorry, Crash Holly did it better. Moving on.
Wait, they got rid of it?
I hope they did because it
The
was fucking
24/7 belt?
stupid.
Okay. Alex,
Yeah.
you got worst ending.
Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Yes!
That's one of my picks.
Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, no question about it. I mean, you go to fucking
Tatooine?
Tatooine, you see Luke's house. And like, what's your name? I'm Ray. Ray what? Skywalker.
Let me see the
Spoiler
adoption.
alert.
Let me see the adoption
I
papers.
don't believe you.
We're gonna get
Like-
into that. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that later.
Seriously, man.
Okay. Worst ending for me. I have 7. I have Hellboy, which is not my worst, because they did the whole like reveal of like a new character that was in the first 2 Hellboy movies.
Right.
Was it Abraham, like the fish guy?
Fucking really.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Daisy Thickley.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I cannot believe they just did that. Then I have After.
That's on my list.
Then
That was just like fuck you. Movie.
Then I have Maleficent,
I did not
in which the entire film ends on a giant total shift in like a huge magic solves everything happily ever after. And like 2 minutes later after the battle, there's a wedding ceremony. On the same area and on the same day. It's like I hate that ending. Replicas.
that
Okay.
ending makes no fucking sense.
No sense.
I'm
But,
like, wait, how's it even possible if the
And then obvious sequel bait. Let's get to work.
Get.
Oh, I forgot worst visual effects. Replicas.
Oh shit! That fucking
Wow.
robot that looked like Ed 209 stop motion. Oh,
Yeah.
How could we forget that one?
I don't know. I forgot.
No, but like my top 3, Rise of Skywalker.
Yes.
I thought that was gonna be your number one.
Oh, that's my number one.
My number 2 is The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
There we is.
Mhm.
But the worst ending, I've ranted about this ending so
Oh.
many times, and I've ranted about it with Jerome. That is none other than the goddamn ending to Serenity.
Serenity.
It makes
What
it makes no
the
sense.
fuck? So you're telling me that this is this giant video game world, like something out of Ready Player One, crossed with Grand Theft Auto, and then you have this guy who's essentially like Ronald Lacey minus 2.0 from Raiders of the Lost Ark, who's like the rules, and it's like, what? And then it turns out the whole time that the kid has made this game. No, the entire world we're living in is this game in which every single character that we know are NPCs and their stories do not even matter.
There was
Then-
okay. Oh,
Genius.
Then, towards the end of the film, the whole plot is for Matthew McConaughey to murder Jason Clarke. And so, in reality, at the same exact time, the kid is planning on killing his father, who, you know, the father is just an abusive asshole who's not really like, you know, a huge mafia dude or, you know, just
he's your
some
typical
stockbroker.
drunken, assaulting type asswipe. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then, so the murder in the game, how it's supposed to go is that the murder in the game is supposed to happen at the exact same time that the kid goes to grab a knife and kill his father. So that happens, and then The kid gets sent to jail because, of course, he does.
It makes no sense.
Obviously.
And then all of a sudden, he gets released from jail because it was all self-defense, and the kid returns to his mother, and he programs himself inside of the game to reunite with his dad.
Wow.
Who is dead from an Iraqi war.
Hold up a second. Asshole!
What?
Fucking psycho.
Yeah, that ending is exactly where I wipe my asshole with.
I'm gonna wipe my ass.
Fuck this ending to Serenity. I'm fucking done.
Serenity.
I'm
We'll get
done.
to that in a little bit.
I guess that's I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
I hate that ending. Holy
okay.
shit.
You got the Rise of Skywalker.
Yes.
You got Serenity. He just mentioned it.
Yeah.
Replicas makes no sense. Ass or glass.
Ass.
Yeah. Where he has like 2 twists in one.
First of all, Bruce Willis can punch a fucking hole through a goddamn huge chunk of water that hurts him, but he can't escape, and he's got superhero strength, but he can't escape a guy putting his boot over his face in a little puddle. Get the fuck out of here.
And the Beast and Anya Taylor-Joy, who have no chemistry.
Anya Taylor-Joy, I swear to God. Next one, Ma.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, you know Jason Voorhees, bitch. Next one, The Haunting of Sharon Tate. After Black Christmas.
Yes.
Jaxie.
Worst ending?
It's sequel bait.
Oh no.
Remember?
It's not going to be a sequel. It didn't do shit at the
I know,
box
but it
office.
set itself up for the sequel. Next one, the Anal Intruder. The Intruder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next one, The Hustle, with that bullshit twist. My number one takes the fucking cake, but this ending went on for 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Midsommar bullshit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it was like, oh my God, I wanted to get out a rifle and shoot those fuckers like those mechanical ducks at a county fair.
What was he like?
Hey, Mick Rock, here you go, ready? Oh my God. That's what it was, dude. The best of the year.
Don't get that one.
Hey, what's his name? Hey, Harry Asshole. Fuck you. You suck dick.
Okay. Don't gif what I just did, please. But
I can feel it. Exactly. Oh my God, folks, Lucas and I did an in-depth review of Midsommar, and it's almost at 900 views on his channel. It's the most. Yeah, it was huge. Or the sex scene. We'll get.
Okay.
Fuck that movie, man. So those are the worst endings.
Yeah, those are the worst endings. That being said,
that's that.
I'm still bitching about the Serenity ending. That one pissed me off.
Okay, here's the thing. There was that twist where I thought it was really cool with Matthew McConaughey and his son. That they have like a
telepathical connection with each other.
I was just like, I like where this is going. I really did.
Yeah.
And then they realize it's a fucking video game. I'm like, you're no war games.
It's like, you know, it's like a good twist. It's like how Corey Coleman says it. Like a good twist can make you go like, what? What's going on? And then when you finally find out, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I got it now. How did I see that coming? This one is backwards. It's like, oh, okay, I get that. Okay, and then it gets revealed. It's like, the fuck?
You know what it is? It's like you see this. It's like you see this hot chick and everything. You're like, oh, and then she takes off the towel. You're like, oh,
oh.
It's almost at 900 views. Lucas.
Oh my. Wow.
Oh my God. But that's crazy. Those are some of the sequences I despise in the endings.
You know, it's like a chick seeing a hot guy, and then he pulls out his towel, and he has like a thimble dick. Seth Rollins! Okay, no. Small package.
That's his new finisher.
Yeah.
He's gonna wear those fucking floaties. What's the next one?
All right, next scene on the list. Most unintentionally hilarious scene of the year.
This is one of my favorites. I got so
Okay.
many.
Go for it.
Two from Midsommar. There's a scene that happens at the 1 hour mark when these people, when they turn 72, that's the end of their life cycle.
72?
Yeah, because it's fall, winter season. So how do they end their life cycle? They pretend I'm a god from Almost Famous, right? They go on top of this huge cliff and they fucking jump off and land in this big. They land on this fucking like heavy duty rock on the bottom, and the people in the crowd are like, just the sound effects, the sound effects. And one of the women are named. I called her Mean Face McGee because she looked like she had a mean face. Not anymore, because her face hits this fucking rock, busts her face open like a cantaloupe, and then you got this other guy who looks like a hobo wizard from Hogwarts. He jumps off, but he doesn't die. His legs gets turned into fucking hamburger meat. So how do they kill him? They take this huge wooden fucking hammer that Shao Kahn would use, right? Or Gallagher from fucking Smashing Watermelons.
Or like Mario from Donkey Kong.
Yes, and there's like 4 people in this group, and they each take a turn smashing his fucking head. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And the other one from Midsommar, the sex scene.
Oh. There's this. Oh, yeah. I remember that.
There's a sex scene.
Yep, I remember.
Involving, with this woman on the, and because they stoned this other guy, right? And you got these other women, and I'm just like, I was walking, I was like, wait a minute. I want that hot, thick, big booby chick right there. Fuck this woman, right? Except, I swear to God, I'm not kidding when I say this. 50 Shades of Grey has a better sex scene than this movie.
Yeah.
And then, once he's fucking a missionary. It's so boring. And then, and then the women, one of the women starts saying this goofy shit in front of the guy who's fucking her. Because remember, he got drugged and everything. And all the big booby chicks are going, this goes on forever. And then when he's going to finish, one of the nasty chicks goes behind the guy's butt cheeks and pushes down on him to go deeper so he can bust a nut in. I'm like, this is fucking retarded. Those two, what's missionary? Look up the Kama Sutra.
A missionary is.
Please.
Okay, I got a couple other ones, but those two are funny. The axe kill from The Intruder. Dennis Quaid takes an axe to this guy. He hits him in the gut, and he goes like this. That's what prevented me from giving it a 0, because that scene had me dying. Glass gets injured by the Beast. Because Glass, he's very fragile, and the Beast, he figures out his plan, and the Beast just grabs his shoulder and breaks his collarbone. And then Samuel Jackson's like, motherfucker, shit. Just hilarious. Two are from Dark Phoenix. Magneto and Jean Grey using their powers to prevent this helicopter from crashing, and Magneto gives off this fucking face as if someone's pulling a bowling pin out of his ass.
Oh, man.
That's what it was. And the other one is Mystique dying. I stood up and cheered. I'm like, fuck you! My number one, almost any scene from The Fanatic.
Hurry up, Ma. I got to poo.
So those are the most unintentional hilarious scenes. That shit had me
agree
dying.
with The Fanatic 100%. There was one from I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday.
No.
You guys see yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Which one did I saw? Oh yeah, I saw
There
yesterday.
was a scene where he was filming, where he was recording a song, and they changed the lyric to, instead of "Hey Jude," it's "Hey Dude." Like, really?
Oh,
like, come on. I thought that was hilarious for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
For
hey, dude. Hey, dude,
For
don't
most,
make it back.
Well, they're not gonna know because remember the Beatles don't exist.
yeah,
Neither does Coca-Cola or the Harry Potter series or fucking cigarettes.
That's a good thing. I like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll agree with that.
Most unintentionally hilarious scene for me. I don't have anything for the fanatic.
Aw.
Yeah, Luke
Aw.
is on like Gary's side when it comes to the fanatic. Unfortunately.
Aw.
No, it's because I was just kind of sad while watching it.
Aw.
Well,
But
because John Travolta's career has like.
it's just like at this point, it's just kind of like it's just like that scene in Hunchback where you're just like throwing tomatoes at the guy. It's just like just leave him alone.
Yeah.
But I have two which are hilarious. One of them is Glass getting killed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In from the bee sting Glass.
Fuck, that was dying.
And Clive Owen's death in Gemini Man. Which
Oh my god, that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I was just like,
it's
okay.
I tried every fiber of my being not to laugh at that. And one of them from I think two from the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, okay.
When you have one in which it's the Chewie fake out death, which I'm like,
Man.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man, that my heart. My heart.
And then like 2 minutes
Oh.
later, he's alive. I was like, great way to ruin that fucking plot point.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
It's like, oh, we rescued him from a transport. Where was the other transport?
Where the fuck
I
was
only
the
saw
other one?
one.
This movie makes no fucking sense.
Oh my god! And then like like Daisy Ridley's reaction like after she shoots like lightning out of her hands because like after like all that was done, I'm like, what in the shitting universe just happened?
I was like, wait a minute, when did she turn into fucking Rated?
That broke me.
That was hilarious. Okay, that was like hilarious. The second one is when Darth Sidious uses his Shang Tsung powers. Sucking all the souls, and he regrows him. He's like, I have ultimate power.
And I was like, what was the point of...
And he does a freaking sky beam that took out the entire Resistance fleet.
I was like, what was the point of Daisy really killing you?
Makes no sense.
Why couldn't he do that in Return of the Jedi?
Oh my god.
But yeah, those are like
Why
my
did he do
four
that against
unintentional
Yoda?
hilarious.
Why didn't he do that against Yoda?
Right.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
And if he's shooting like lightning out of his hands and Yoda's reflecting it back, isn't that supposed to kill him?
Technically speaking.
But no, apparently everything goes to Rey, which that's another thing. We'll get to that later.
The Sith, and I am all the Jedi.
That is straight out. That is so Endgame.
It is.
That is straight out of Endgame.
It was.
But yeah, those are my unintentionally hilarious scenes of the year.
Alex.
Like I said, hey dude from yesterday, the one where they ripped off Endgame and Star Wars and the Fanatic. Pretty much everything in the Fanatic.
Here's Moosey.
Here's Moosey. Yes.
Or when he's dude, when he's sitting, when the guy is like falling asleep, he's right next to him, and he like tries to take a picture with him, and he kisses him on the head and everything. I love this fucking movie so much. I love it.
It's so stupid.
Plus, it's also pointless. It's like, just sign the fucking autograph, you piece of shit. I can't sympathize for any of these motherfuckers.
I am not a stalker. Hey,
really, bitch?
Limp Bizkit. This is a great band.
I love Limp Bizkit.
You self-indulgent piece of shit.
I know it, but I can't. But the best thing about it is they actually try to enter for like award consideration.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The Joker did it better.
Oh my god.
Boom. Oh, we'll get to that tomorrow.
And he gets arrested. Like the actor gets arrested for something he did not commit.
We'll get to that tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Obviously,
next category on the list.
Obviously, they'd never heard of CSI.
Next category on the list.
Now it's kind
We have the worst scene of the year.
I have 7.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll go over a couple of them. You got the phone sex scene in Jexy.
Yes. That's
phone
actually
sex
my number
scene?
one.
There's a
Dude.
phone
That's
sex
actually
scene?
my number one.
Because Jexy can talk.
Yes.
You know how you slip the thing to charge her, and then he's like,
Yeah.
okay, take it back out. Now put it back in.
Mhm.
And he does it over and
Put it
over and
back
over.
in.
And the
Take it out,
phone has
put
a
it back
fucking orgasm, fireworks exploding on the phone. And then the phone just passes out. I'm just like,
Passes out.
Spike Jonze, I feel so bad for you, sir.
And
It's
that,
a
was,
memory of her.
and that was Rose Byrne, by the way.
Yes.
Next
That was
one.
actually my number one.
Okay, next one. The bet reveal twist and after.
Oh my god.
Shit.
That was like the biggest fuck you can think of. I'm like, you can't be fucking serious here. Next
No
one.
subversion.
You gotta be kidding me with this shit.
You gotta be kidding me with this goddamn nonsense.
Yeah.
2 of them are from The Hustle.
Oh.
One of them is the French fry scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know
That's
what the other
one
one
of my
is.
honorable mentions.
The other one, the Texan meeting the sister.
Texan meeting the sister.
Where remember they're trying to hustle that Texan, and Rebel Wilson's acting like this fucking just.
Yeah, she looks like one of the trolls from Troll 2.
Yep.
This one for me took the cake. There's Midsommar can be another thing and whatnot. So can Ma, but yeah, there's a couple scenes in Ma. Oh,
Don't make me drink alone. Don't make me drink alone.
The revealing of Ma, that was so preposterous. This one took the cake for me. The boom boom scene and playing with fire. If you don't know, the little girl who I believe is like 6 or 7 years old fucking shits her pants.
Yep.
Okay, and they're like gagging, and they're trying to change her diapers and everything, right? And then while she's trying, she's trying to change, she picks up a nail gun and fires a fucking nail gun at them. Which, yep. What are you doing?
Give me a second. Oh no, just give me a second. I'm getting a drink.
Oh, okay. And I'm like, dude, that's not how a nail gun works. The way those nail guns works, you have to apply pressure at the end for it to lock in place, and then you can fire it.
Yeah.
They don't just fire off like that. And then John Cena puts on this outfit where it can protect himself from nuclear particles, right? And then while he's trying to change
radiation suit.
It's a radiation suit and everything, and it's like tightly on his face. And while he's trying to change her, she fucking shits, and it goes through his arm sleeve inside his mask.
Like, what?
I'm like, what? That makes no fucking sense. It was stupid and disgusting. And the next thing you see John Cena like in the fucking shower trying to brush himself,
trying to wash his fucking tongue
with the loofah.
Romy and Alex, are you going to review Playing with Fire at some point?
That's what I wanted them to do, but apparently Jerome didn't take any fucking notes.
Well, I still know what happened through the movie.
Yeah, but you still didn't take any notes. Plus, I was like, it was the perfect opportunity.
Well, Alex is like working 6 days a week.
Sorry.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
So
you guys have work schedules.
The worst scene of the year is the fucking boom boom scene in Playing with Fire.
Zoom, 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 and the boom, boom.
Oh my! Wait, who directed Playing with Fire? Andy Fuckman.
We'll get to him later on.
One of the top 5 worst filmmakers ever.
We're gonna get to him later on for sure.
I need a drink.
All right.
Okay.
I already have my drinks ready.
All right.
I haven't done my worst scene.
Oh, go ahead.
But okay. One of them is the ending for Serenity.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for Jerome to get back because there's a lot of stuff I want to get across.
Oh.
And then you have the whole Raylo thing.
Raylo.
Ray and Kylo Ren making out.
Oh yeah.
So let me get this straight. These two dipshits have spent the whole movie hating each other, and then all of a sudden, after like, just a simple action scene, or like, Kylo Ren reviving her with force regenerating health, which I'm like, how the heck does he know how to do it? And then these two, who spent the whole movie hating each other, finally make love, which I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is like fan fiction all over again. Next one is Rey Skywalker.
Okay.
We already went over that. My top 4 angered me to no end. One of them is Moondog winning a Pulitzer Prize. when I like poetry, and I understand like, oh, it's supposed to be a comedy. It's like it's not supposed to make sense. It's like sometimes,
Even though he escaped out of an institution and he's wanted, but no, he wins the
no police are around, and then he wins a Pulitzer Prize, which I'm like, he says his poem, and then I'm like, thank you for the Pulitzer Prize. I'm like, so he won a Pulitzer Prize for that? Fuck this movie.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie.
Oh, even though he does some of the most deplorable shit, he can do whatever he wants because people love his writing and his poetry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The next one.
Sure.
The next one. I don't care. I hate the scene, and you can laugh at it all you want. It's still freaking terrible. Nick Fury's eye getting scratched by a cat in Captain Marvel.
Okay.
I'm still gonna laugh. I thought it was hilarious. Oh, come here, goosey, goosey.
Oh, goosey.
So you're telling me, like, those lines in Captain America, the Winter Soldier, where Nick Fury was like, last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye. It's like, okay, that's kind of mysterious, and we didn't know what it actually wants or what it actually is. Or in that specific scene where Nick Fury is like, you deleted all of my profiles, all my records. But if you want to get to know me, Mr. Secretary, and he reveals his eye, it's like, you need to keep both eyes open. And that was awesome. It turns out the whole time it was scratched by a cat because apparently because the directors want to go the Rian Johnson route of retconning everything for the sake of a joke. Fuck that shit.
Well, the cat, there was something particular about that cat, though.
No, there was, and they never go back to it again.
Nobody knows.
Because apparently the Tesseract is useless. The Tesseract doesn't mean shit, according to this cat. Because a cat can apparently eat it, and it won't get affected by it in any way. And I'm like, what? We still don't even know what that cat is. But the next one, John Connor's death in Terminator: Dark Fate.
That was a fuck you right there.
And the worst scene of the year for me is Demon Daycare and Hellboy. I am sick of that scene to death. It's when
they try to figure out that like the baby is
the baby is like the fairy. It's like a boar. He crawls up the chimney, and I'm like, fuck this scene. This was torture to get through. This is like Son of the Mask all over again.
Son of the Mask.
Go away. No, this gave me some Son of the Mask vibes. I'm like, go away. I don't want to see this scene again. It angered me to no fucking end. So yeah, Demon Daycare from Hellboy is the worst.
Okay. We're seeing there.
And okay. I think that's all for sequences.
Yep, that's all for sequences. Next category on the list. Let's go with which one you want to do? Genre?
Yeah,
characters?
I think genre because we're getting close.
There's only 5 here.
There's only 5 of them.
Yeah.
All right, genre. Let's start with Austin. I hope you're watching this one. Worst horror film.
I have 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3.
I'll start off.
I have 3. Go ahead.
The remake of Pet Sematary.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no.
The Curse of La Llorona.
Yes, that's one of them.
The Curse of La Llorona.
Gary, hope you're listening.
But the 2 absolute worst ones, Actually, Cats can count as a horror film. But number 2. Okay, the top 2 worst ones are Black Christmas and Sharon Tate.
La Llorona. Child's Play.
Aww.
Sorry, didn't like it. In chapter 2.
Thank you.
What was the other one? Oh yeah, Annabelle Comes Home.
I had 7.
Yes. Oh, I haven't seen Black Christmas, so I wouldn't know.
No, jeez.
You got the Curse of La
Brace
Llorona.
yourself.
Yeah, the Curse of La Llorona. Annabelle Comes Home. The first act was great, and then you got those stupid ass fucking teenagers who didn't know. They knew better, but said they wanted to fuck everything up. Gee, and then they get sympathy at the end. How about fuck you, you
Huh,
young
how about
dumb,
that?
you young dumb bitches. Next one, shit chapter turd, awful. Next one, The Anal Intruder.
Oh wait, that's a horror film?
Is
that a horror film?
No, that's the porn version. That's the porn version.
That's a porn film?
The Anal Intruder, Rectal Rachel.
That's a horror
Oh,
film?
look at that.
Hershey Highway Patrolman.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. Buffalo is winning 13-0.
Yes.
Boy, get back. There
Oh,
you
Bills. I like the Bills.
go. Next one, Black Christmas.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
that's
know.
the worst. The second worst.
The Haunting of Sharon Tate. Number 1,
That's the worst one.
Midsummer
Midsommar.
bullshit. The worst horror film of the fucking decade.
Of the decade.
Of the decade.
Wow.
And the worst A24 movie ever. Yes. Ever.
Worse than
Go ahead.
The Visit.
Yes.
Visit?
Yeah. This one actually topped The Visit for me.
Wow.
Because
I mean, I
Midsummer
already
is
saw his
almost,
list.
because Midsummer is almost 2.5 hours long, and the director's cut is almost 3 fucking hours.
Is it worse than Darkness Falls?
Hang on.
Yes.
Uwe Boll films?
I'll go as far as saying yes, because at least
Hereditary?
it's worse.
No.
I mean, it
Worse
can't be
than
the worst horror
Hereditary?
film of all time.
No, the worst horror film.
Okay, Wolf Creek.
The worst horror film of all time is Halloween 2, Rob Zombie.
Oh, okay. I agree with that.
Okay, what about Wolf Creek?
I think Wolf Creek is worse because it's so fucking pathetic, and it's just like means. Like I said, it was the second movie I ever walked out of.
But yeah,
the scene that Roger Ebert talked about in his review, that was the scene I walked out on. It was pathetic.
It was trash.
Harry Ansel, you are a fucking hack, buddy. How about next time you don't bring your fucking personal vendetta into a movie and quit sucking Lars von Trier's dick?
dick.
I'm not
Why
holding
is he
back.
out?
But yeah,
Yeah.
that was a worst horror.
That was the worst horror.
Worst horror. Wait, is it worse than It Comes at Night?
Yes,
What?
because at least It Comes at Night, Joel Edgerton was good in it.
All right.
Yeah, it's the worst A24 film. You know what's funny? This year I saw the
What about
best.
Climax?
Yes. Because at least with A24, I saw the worst and I saw the best A24 film. The best
Alright.
is Uncut Gems, easily.
Hmm.
Agreed. Okay, next
Excuse me.
thing we got. Let's go with. This one's pretty obvious. Worst animated film.
Ugly Dolls.
Ugly Dolls, 100%.
That's not mine.
Oh.
That's actually my third worst.
Playmobil.
You got the Angry Birds movie 2.
Never
You
saw
got
it.
Wonder Park.
Never saw that.
You got this is a disappointment. The Addams Family.
Yeah.
That had so much promise. You got Ugly Dolls. You got Arctic Dogs.
Yeah.
So stupid. Number 1, Playmobil the movie. Lego movie, you are not. You want to talk about a movie that makes no goddamn sense? It is a massive clusterfuck. Playmobil the movie. I know Rhino too.
Playmobil.
I'll play mobile. Playmobil? Where the fuck
Playmobil.
is? Yeah, Mobile. I'd rather go to Mobile and watch
Alabama.
those Chevron Tech Run commercials and see this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Ugly Dolls also is just
Ugly
supremely-
Dolls.
It's a mean-spirited film.
Trolls.
It rips off of fucking Toy Story.
Trolls minus 2.0.
Lucas, Norman the Love Keys of the Kingdom. That was almost a
Nobody
straight to DVD.
saw that.
It was in 50 fucking theaters.
How many?
Like 52 theaters.
Nobody saw it.
No one saw it.
Ugly
But yeah, those
Dolls,
were animated.
Ugly Dolls, aka Trolls minus 2.0.
I can't wait for the sequel to Trolls. You want to know why? Because I'm actually going to be rooting for the villains.
Yes.
I was rooting for the villain in Despicable Me 3 because Trey Parker was the villain, and he was awesome as the villain.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, those little Twinkie bastards won.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. Next, no,
Oh yeah, worst animated film. Since this film thinks it's an animated film, The Lion King.
I'm sorry. Anybody who thinks that, I'm sorry. You're fucking
Not to
wrong.
you, Alex. Not to you. That
No,
middle finger was
because
not to you.
people actually think. I was like, no,
No,
it's not.
it's not animated.
No, it's not.
And if that's the case, I'm fucking Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And I'm Asian.
It's not made by an animated studio.
And Jim Cornette is
Plus,
the right.
it doesn't.
Yes, it is. It's Disney.
No.
It's not made by Walt Disney Animated Studios.
It's not made by an animated studio company.
I mean, although Disney is affiliated with some animated films.
Still, it's Disney.
Well, Disney's made Pirates of the
they made Pirates of the Caribbean and The Lone Ranger.
Miracle. I think they did Miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the next?
At least like Robert Zemeckis movies gave you life, and The Adventures of Tintin was fun. And those are photorealistic films.
I am Beowulf.
That's awesome.
Watch the uncut version, the R-rated version. That one's way better.
That is awesome.
Yes.
I have that on Blu-ray. I have it on Blu-ray.
Okay.
You know what? Hey, say what you want, man. I don't care. You see Angelina Jolie's ass showing up out of the water, you would fuck it too.
Yeah.
All right. This one should be pretty obvious too.
Which one?
Worst superhero film. Dark Phoenix.
I have two.
Hellboy. Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix and Hellboy.
Boom.
Guys, that's
Boom.
not my number one.
Don't say Captain Marvel.
No, listen. Dark Phoenix, Hellboy, my number one. M. Night Shyamalan, ding dong dickhead bitch. Ass.
That's a horror film? Or horror.
It is.
Superhero film?
Oh, I think it is.
Glass is a superhero film?
It's a movie based around superhero lore and comics and whatnot. It's the same way that Unbreakable is a superhero film. It doesn't have to be based on a comic property.
So that's, yeah. Otherwise, Hellboy and Dark Phoenix are on there.
Hellboy's the worst.
No doubt about it. No, it's
Either or. They're still
I'd
bad.
rather watch Dark Phoenix and Glass because at least I can stare at Jean Grey's beautiful ass.
Yeah.
She was, dudes. If I was Cyclops, I'd be shooting some one-eye beams.
From my pants.
Hey
Damn
now.
right I would. And that's a compliment, God damn it.
Absolutely. 100%.
I mean that in a good Christian way.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, Jerome, you're going to hell. I'll see you there.
You're too old for her.
Just a matter of time.
Yeah.
But is that okay? We did worst action film.
All right.
No, we did not.
No, we didn't.
All right, move worst action film then.
I have 4.
Hustle?
The Hustle?
No, I have
Does that
5.
count? No. Wait, no. Hang on.
I have 5.
Okay.
Charlie's Angels,
Yes.
Gemini Man,
Yes.
Angel Has Fallen,
That's one of mine.
It's fallen.
Dark Phoenix, and Hellboy.
Dark Phoenix is my worst.
Angel Has Fallen, and my number 1. Hey, Elizabeth Banks.
Uh-oh.
3 strikes and you're out, bitch.
Uh-oh.
Charlie's Demons. My God, honey, you might be a good actress and you're beautiful as all hell. But for the love of God, shut your fucking mouth. Quit blaming us men because your goddamn movie bombed.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. And speaking of films with strong female protagonists.
Yeah. Oh, did you forget? Oh, yeah. You be quiet. Wonder Woman, be quiet. Did you forget Mad Max Fury Road?
Be
Did you?
quiet.
Did you forget Ripley from Aliens? The
Did
Bride.
you forget fucking Terminator 2 or Thelma and Louise?
Heck.
Or Frozen? So
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks, I'm going to bend over and I'm going to spread my ass cheeks apart, and you can blame my man booty hole with your tongue, and you can bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That bullshit.
It's super funny to me that she blames us for like not liking females in action movies. Yeah, one of my favorite characters in video games is Lara Croft, and my favorite female character ever is a freaking Ice Queen.
And speaking of that, guess what? To me, the greatest video game of all time has a female protagonist.
That's right.
Super Metroid
Prime.
Samus Aran.
Metroid Prime.
Or Super Metroid. Did you
Okay,
forget about that?
Sorry. Metroid Prime for the GameCube.
Perfect Dark.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Elizabeth Banks, shut your feminazi bitch ass up. I'm sorry. Shit like that. This was the year of the feminazi agenda shoved down your fucking throat. It really was.
It was.
Yep.
Terminator Dark Fate, The Hustle, Black Christmas, Star Wars to some extent.
Yeah.
You got Charlie's Demons. Oh my God, I know there's a couple more.
You had Black Christmas? Did you say Black Christmas?
I had Black Christmas. It's just like fucking enough already. You know how you can make it legit and badass? Look at the scene in Avengers Endgame.
Yep.
My favorite horror movie is all women.
How the fuck did you go from that to Hellboy?
But yeah, that is a rant for another day.
Oh, fuck my ass and call me a bitch. Shit.
But yeah, my worst action scene: Hellboy, Dark Phoenix, Charlie's Angels.
Yep, I'd say those 3 as well. Hellboy.
Looks like I picked the wrong. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing black markers.
Hell's Angels, Charlie Phoenix.
Charlie Phoenix.
I don't even know anymore.
Write that down.
Hell's Angels.
Fallen Angels.
Yes, Fallen Angels. There we go. Comedy? Worst comedy?
Okay, I have 5.
Oh, worst comedy? Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6.
Yeah, okay, you have 1 above me. Congrats. I have one that was just not a good film at all. Zombieland Double Tap.
Oh, whoa.
We will get to that for another category.
Whoa.
A movie that thinks is a comedy, but I was just ultimately sad. The Fanatic.
Oh. Okay. Aaliyah, you know what she said? Oh, Henry. Because she loves Chisel Adonis.
Yeah. Now she does. But
you're welcome for that.
Yeah. And where'd you get that from? Us. But
hey, that's so cool though.
Number 3. This is not how you do a remake of a foreign film. The Upside.
Yeah. Because what was the original film called?
The Untouchables.
Which is if you go to IMDb, it's one of the
terrific.
highest rated, and
it's a great French film. It's very it's like very heartwarming, and it's actually it's like actually very touching towards the end because
And
mostly it centered a bond, and it was all between like the quadriplegic and the man who was going through some hard times in his life. You know,
yeah,
them sharing a relationship and them just kind of building a connection with one another. It was like, man, it's like, why can we get like, comedies like that? But no, we get films like The Upside where it's all about pot and humor jokes.
It was on it's like the equivalent of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, a brilliant movie, and then the remake Guess Who, which was just so fucking awful. That's the analogy there.
Yeah, but that's a remake of a Hollywood classic. It's not a remake of a it's not like a remake of a foreign film.
Well, no, I'm talking about in terms of its remakes and what they did with it.
Yeah. It's like remaking Troll Hunter. Oh wait.
I cannot believe they're remaking. That is bullshit. They should never watch Troll Hunter because it's fucking awesome.
And I'll go by this quick. Good Boys is not a good comedy.
Shut your mouth.
That's on my list.
Shut your mouth.
And the worst one, The Hustle.
It is hilarious.
The worst one, The Hustle.
Ooh. Okay. Who's going next? Who's going next? La-di-da-di-da-da.
I love Good Boys. Shut the fuck up. All right.
We're just the good old boys.
I just want Seth Rogen to do something new, rather than recycling the whole Hangover Superbad formula. It's like I'm watching the same film.
Look at Longshot. Look at Longshot.
But that's
I have 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you got, Alex?
Okay. The Beach Bum.
I didn't even know that was a comedy.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I really don't think it's about anything.
Stuber.
Stupid. Austin, you're welcome.
The Hustle. And number 1, hands down, Jaxie.
Alex.
Yeah.
You forgot Playing with Fire.
You forgot Playing with Fire.
I'm Playing with Fire. Oh, sorry, that's my number 1. Damn it, I forgot it. God damn it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot my worst film of the year.
I love how
Playing with Fire, number 1.
I love how Lucas and Alex were like poking fun at me for saying Jerome said that if you don't have Jackson, your list is incomplete. And you know what's funny?
Yeah.
It was on Lucas is number 6 and Alex is number 2. So I guess I was right.
No, I saw it before
have it on the
Lucas
list.
did. Technically speaking, I saw it before Lucas did. So it's not
I know. For the worst,
yeah, Playing with Fire, hands down.
here are mine. Good Boys. I'm keeping that for another topic.
Mouth.
Palms.
Yep, I think I said Palms, did I?
Pom-poms. Stuber.
Stupid.
A Medea family funeral. This
Didn't
wouldn't be
see
a worse stuff without Tyler fucking Perry.
Yep, didn't see it. Thank God.
Jesus Christ.
I refuse.
These movies are bad. The Hustle.
Yes.
As Cia Cougar calls it, playing with feces.
Feces.
My number 1 is Jaxie. It is an awful mockery, implausible, and stupid movie based on Spike Jonze's brilliant Her.
Yeah.
Adam Devine, fuck off.
You're no Jack Black.
Fuck a cactus.
Fuck a cactus. No, fuck a teddy bear cactus. Even more like it. He's the next Adam Sandler. He's one. Oh my God. We'll get to that in another topic. I think that concludes it for genre.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. Next category on the list, we have let's go with characters.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
We have 4. No, we have 5. No, we have 5 categories.
5 categories.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Where to start?
All right, let's start with probably one of the most controversial ones on this one. Worst performance in a good film.
I have 1, but
I have 1. You're probably going to be shocked by it.
okay. The worst performance in a good film, to me, she is without question the worst. The top 3 worst actresses working today.
Kate McKinnon.
Oh
Kate McKinnon for Yesterday. I love Yesterday, but when she showed up,
she showed up in the best scene of the movie.
Once she showed up, my dick went fucking flaccid.
In the best scene of the movie,
because it was the best scene in the movie. I was just like, oh my, that was just incredible. And she showed up, it fucking killed the vibe.
Killed it, absolutely killed it.
She's awful. So yeah,
He
Kate
terminated
McKinnon.
It.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, and she was awful in it. Kate McKinnon for Yesterday, easily my pick.
I'm
gonna be honest.
Okay. I tried finding a worse performance in a good film. I tried, and I don't think I have one.
That's understandable.
Okay,
it's a tough one.
This one was very tough, but oh god,
that's actually a good one. Marwan Kenzari as Jafar
Margot Robbie.
Aladdin.
Once Upon a Time.
That's not a good film.
Margot Robbie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
The thing is, her character is almost useless in the movie.
Exactly my point.
So you could do the movie without her in it.
Yes.
But we have to relate it to the Manson murders.
Well, you can
she's
in a way.
Useless in it. She has barely any speaking parts. She's just there just for eye candy, basically.
Even though she looked exactly like Sharon Tate, which was stunning. And
it's the second film, and it's the second film of the year that features a party with Mama Cass in it from the Mamas and the Papas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Mm-hmm.
Great film.
Very good movie.
So yeah, Margot Robbie and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is my pick.
That's actually a good choice. No worries. Look, like I said, I was stuck on this one for a while until I thought, oh, Kate McKinnon. So what's the next one, Mr. Alex Popo?
Okay. Let's go with
this one.
Biggest dipshit knucklehead?
Okay, this is the one the biggest dipshit knucklehead, folks, is the dumbest fucking character of the year.
I got it.
I have two.
I got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
How many of them are in Playing with Fire, Jerome?
A couple.
Is the big guy Axe one of them?
Wait. No, it was the It was Keegan Michael Keel and
Keegan Michael Key.
Keegan Michael Key. Where the fuck his name is? Key and Leguizamo. Those fucking two.
What about Axe, the big guy who's only there just like.
Folks, this is the former Sabretooth and Rob Zombie's Michael Myers.
He sings the goddamn.
He sings the fucking My Little Pony. That's the first word he says.
In opera.
And he carries his fucking axe everywhere he goes.
In opera.
While John Cena is wearing a My Little Pony like tight white shirt.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Can I go over mine?
Go ahead.
For a short while, because it's going to be long.
That's what she said.
My biggest dick shit knuckleheads. One of them is Vera Farmiga in Godzilla King of the Monsters. Or just any human character in Godzilla King of the Monsters.
I was just like, at least in the original Godzilla, every character made sense and there was a legit reason why they had to do the things they do. Here, it's just like, you just asking to get your fucking ass kicked.
Yeah. The security in Glass.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you're telling me that if the Beast disguises himself as a nurse, you're like, oh, okay, we'll just let him in. It's like,
be right back. I need a refill.
Okay, where's the identification? This gets a B from Chris Stockman. It's like, no, fuck off with that nonsense.
He gave Dirty Grandpa a C.
But my biggest dipshit knucklehead of the year goes to Tessa Young in After.
Interesting. Because she's also on my list.
Good. Let's continue on from there.
Okay. Cece's taking a break. Here we go. Swifty and Lemmy from Arctic Dogs.
Never seen it.
Okay. Martin Lawrence from The Beach Bum. Who doesn't know the fucking difference between dolphins and sharks?
Because he smokes a lot of cocaine, dude.
You okay? Okay, there's Alex. Another one.
Where are we at?
All the dumbass tourists in Midsummer.
What's the next category on the list? Where
No,
we at?
We're on Biggest Dipshit Knucklehead still.
Oh, still? Okay.
Every single guy in The Hustle.
Yep.
The teenagers from Annabelle Comes Home. Okay, this might cause some controversy. And Emily from Ready or Not. She was the dumbass who fucking actually killed a couple of people. She was so fucking dumb. Tessa Young and After. Stu and Stupid. The Young Dumb Fox and Ma. Probably the dumbest. They were the dumbest fucking characters ever. Phil from Jexy.
That's my.
My number one. This category
The wife.
was created because of this stupid bitch.
The wife and the intruder.
Annie from The Intruder. Holy shit! I cannot fathom. You can't seriously be this fucking retarded. I should know, because I am one.
He's a bona fide retard.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
got.
He has a license for it.
Oh my God. Hey, Alex, what are you doing? What are you doing? What game are you playing?
Oh, I'm playing Madden.
Aww.
I'm still paying attention.
Annie from The Intruder.
Still paying attention.
There's no way you could be this fucking dumb. I couldn't believe. This is ugly. I'm gonna say this right now. This is more dumb than the little boy from The Purge.
Wow.
No, because Annie does the same stupid shit over and throughout almost the entire movie. It's just like, are you just asking to get fucking killed? Easily. Annie from The Intruder. Wow. Just wow. It's like, goddamn, my brain's already the size of a peanut. Don't shrink it even fucking smaller. So yeah, biggest dipshit knucklehead. We have worst villain, worst hero, and worst character.
Okay, character.
Oh, you want to
Phil
do?
from Jexy.
That's one of my picks.
Okay.
Okay, all the kids and Playing with Fire.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're characters now?
Especially the little one.
The little one.
Yeah.
Holy crap! That crying
That little
sound.
girl.
The fucking boom boom scene. Oh my God, I wanted to drop kick her off a cliff.
Yeah.
Stu from Stupid. Tessa Young and Hardin Scott After.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mark, Christian, and Danny Midsommar.
Go figure.
Cheryl from Unplanned. She was the president of Planned Parenthood who couldn't come off any more of a stereotypical evil character. It was so bad.
No.
Alright.
Luke, you're going to like this one. Chris from Black Christmas.
Yep. Are we on worst character?
Yeah.
Or worst hero?
No, worst character. Sue
Okay.
Ann Ellington from Ma.
Okay.
Octavia Spencer's character. Annie from The Intruder. Everyone in the Medea family funeral. Phil and Jaxie from Jaxie. My number one.
Moondog.
Oh,
Moondog from The Beach Bum.
beach bum ass. Beach bum ass.
How? It's like what Luke says. He does all this shit. He does some of the most deplorable fucking things. He's so annoying. And he wins a Pulitzer.
Fuck this film.
Fuck this. Fuck you, Harmony Chlorine. The only good thing you've ever done is wrote the screenplay for kids, which was actually an engaging and somewhat realistic type film about the young age of that generation. This shit couldn't be any more preposterous or bullshit. And Moondog represents everything that is bad.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Fucking Moondog.
All right.
Damn.
We did.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
For worst characters, I have 6, and they are big ones. Hardin and Tessa for After.
Yep.
I got Moondog for The Beach Bomb.
Very good.
Once again, he wins a Pulitzer Prize, and I'm like, fuck the film.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie, damn it.
Mystique from X-Men Dark Phoenix.
I was gonna put her under, but she got killed off early, so I'm just like, thank you.
Yeah. Chris from Black Christmas.
She is like one of the worst the worst feminazi characters I think I've ever seen.
Wow.
And speaking of forced feminazi characters, okay, you can also say like the Angels and Charlie's Angels.
Oh,
Yeah.
But this character, I'm like, there's a difference between a character like Furiosa and Elsa and a character like Rey. Because both of them, especially Furiosa and Elsa, are naturally implemented characters. Rey is not. She gets the whole show goes to Rey. Everything goes to her. She goes through no trials, and it's like, oh, she's going through emotional distress. If she's going through emotional distress, then why is she a Jedi? Because a Jedi is not supposed to know anger, hatred, or love.
That's actually a good point.
according to the prequels, which was kind of like a big thing between like Anakin and Padme.
Right.
Oh, and you're wrong. Just saying.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying that's an objective fact. He's wrong.
Oh.
But it's like everything goes to no, she's not a Mary Sue. No, wait, what are you talking about, Rey? Yeah, I agree. But the fact of the matter is that everything that happens in Star Wars is not earned. It's only because, she's a woman and she can do no wrong. She's a virtuous saint. She doesn't go through any hardships in her life.
Oh, Texans just scored.
It's all just there because it's Rey and she's awesome. My worst one is Hellboy.
I agree with that.
Which, by the way, also, Justin, Jeremy Jahns is also wrong.
Well, fuck Jeremy Jahns. I can give 2 shits about him.
No, I'm just looking at the comment section.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, that's all right. But yeah, fuck Jeremy Jahns. It's like, dude, I was done with him when he fucking said some stupid shit. Especially he's like, with fist fight, you gotta suspend your disbelief. How about kiss my ass? I have to lower my fucking standards in order to appreciate this movie when it's just absolute mean-spirited, asinine, stupid garbage. Kiss my ass. So,
fuck this movie.
God, fuck this movie, man. So, Alex, in your worst?
What were we on now?
Did you do your worst characters?
Character, I said, what did I say? Hang on. Phil and Jexy.
You said Phil. That's right.
Phil and Jexy. I said Hellboy. Beach Bum for sure.
Moondog. Oh,
Moondog and Beach Bum. And Hellboy. I think I said Hellboy already twice.
So we got the worst hero.
Oh, let's not forget everybody in Cats.
Especially Rebel Wilson. Oh my God,
man. Okay. All right, go ahead. Next category on the list we have
worst hero and worst villain.
Worst hero.
I have 1.
Okay.
I have.
The worst hero goes to David Dunn, the Overseer in Glass.
Glass.
He's just. I'm like, really, dude? There's no continuity with his character.
Yep.
And
He dies in the worst way possible.
he dies in the worst way fucking possible. And there's no continuity. It's like he was in a fucking huge drum of water with the beast, and he could punch his way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Okay, worst hero. Okay, worst hero for me.
Hellboy.
Hellboy or
Yeah,
Hellboy.
that's the worst one.
Or
Jean Grey, Captain Marvel,
Aww.
the second wind of Marvel characters. She's the equivalent of Rey for me. Speaking of worst hero, Rey.
there it is.
Rey and Captain Marvel are on par with each other. Danny from Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh god.
Wow.
The Angels in Charlie's Angels.
Especially Kristen Stewart's character.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And every female character in Black Christmas.
I think Chris. Oh, wait, they're heroes? Interesting.
Yeah.
No, are they though?
Well, according to the movie, every female is a good person and every white male is a bad person.
Every male is a piece of shit.
Well,
yeah.
you know what? I'm glad to be a piece of shit then. If that's
Yeah.
the case.
Me
If that's
too.
the case, I'm a piece of shit then.
I'm a kind piece of shit.
So we're all somewhat Mr. Hanky.
Yes, pretty much.
The worst. Oh, what was your pick for worst hero? Oh no, you said Hellboy, right?
Yeah,
I said Hellboy. I said what else did I say? Fuck.
I mentioned some.
Fuck.
You said that one. I think you said no. You said Jean Grey.
I said Hellboy.
Okay. As for
Worst villain. Okay.
oh, there's tons.
Sue-Ann in Ma.
Yes, that's also my number one. Yes. Fuck that movie.
Don't make me drink alone.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, is this worst villain?
Villain,
Yeah, that to me, Octavia Spencer, you are a terrific actress. You had one of the best one of the best decades. You won an Academy Award. What the fuck
What were you thinking?
This is on par with Nocturnal Assholes. What's his name? Played that character who's like a psychopath. Aaron Taylor Johnson. This is like on par with that worse. Easily. My runners up is the Blood Queen from Hellboy. VUK, I'm just gonna call it Fuck from Dark Phoenix.
Fuck from
Well,
Dark.
how many villains do you have?
I'll only have a couple more.
Okay.
The Neon White Retards in Midsommar. Charlie Peck from The Intruder.
Yeah.
And Cheryl for Unplanned. Oh, and the Professor and Black Christmas.
Oh,
Jesus.
wow.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
So let me start things off because I have like probably 11 or 12.
And Jafar from Aladdin. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a good one.
I have.
He just wasn't believable.
I have Carrie Elways from Black Christmas. I have Danny Houston from Angel Has Fallen, and Tim Blake Nelson from Angel Has Fallen.
Oh, gee, I wonder who the villain is.
The minute he started talking, I'm like, villain.
Dude, he plays a villain in almost every single movie.
Yeah, except for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He was good. Jafar from Aladdin.
I agree.
The Rev 9, or should I call the Gap employee from Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh my god.
Did you know that guy, that actor, he used to go to my school?
No way.
In Austin, Texas? Really?
Yeah, St. Edward's University.
Oh wow.
Every white male character in Black Christmas. Liam Neeson in Men in Black International.
Oh. Yeah.
Clive Owen in Gemini Man. The Manson murderers in The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Oh fuck! How did I forget those? Shit, they were awful.
Oh yeah. Harden from After.
He's a villain?
That's a villain,
You
really?
classify. Well, I mean, if you watch the movie again, he's practically a villain
All right.
because he
All
double
right.
crosses her and then he gets together with her at the end.
Patrick Stewart's Bosley and Charlie's Demons. How did I forget that one too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlie's Demons.
Bosley.
There's also that one guy from Replicas.
That one guy.
That executive.
Yeah. Frank Zaraeakis from Serenity. He was Jason Clarke.
Oh God, he was so stereotypical.
Oh.
Yeah. They made sure that at every single point in the film, you know that he's an asshole.
And he's drinking a fucking beer. He's got
Yeah.
a beer in his
Yeah,
mouth.
he's drinking a beer. He's fondling with like his money. He's spanking asses. He's showing his gun. It's like, well, that's not obviously a terrible person. Vuck.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The Dabari alien shape-shifting.
The albino, the annoying albino bland bitch.
Yeah. The
Fuck.
worst one for me is the Blood Queen Namu from Hellboy.
Yeah. she
Okay.
was- Oh, yeah. What's her name? What's the
Mila
actress?
Jovovich.
Yeah, Mila Jovovich. Is this gonna be one of your cult classics, like you claimed your movies are?
Old classics.
No, this is what she said in response to critics that hate her movie. She's like,
Oh,
critic.
fuck
I'm
outta
dead
here.
serious. That's what she said. Yeah, go back to make another fucking slow motion film with your husband, dipshit.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's my worst villain.
Now,
Okay. Now that the character category is out of the way, let's go to the category of miscellaneous.
these are some good ones.
Can we start out with this one, please,
Which one?
Romy? The Landstorm Achievement.
This is inspired by Mr. Bear, Mr. Garrison. The Landstorm Achievement is an alias for the most boring film of the year, in honor of Lance Storm. If you don't know what's going on, Lance Storm back in the Ruthless Aggression era, he was working with WWE. He was an outstanding wrestler, but his personality
He
was
could
lame.
not speak with a...
It was boring and lame as fuck, especially one sequence where Steve Austin came out with a microphone while he was wrestling. He's like,
With a pillow and a
"Boring."
blanket.
And a pillow and a blanket, and he's pretending he's going to bed. He's like, "Oh, I'm blanket. Your mother boring. Sons of bitches I ever seen." So yes, I have a good amount of these. First one, these are the
I
films
do
that
too.
are most boring or tedious. You starting out with Cats.
Okay.
Yes, that's one of mine.
You got
Yeah.
Glass,
Okay.
Cat's Glass.
Black Shitmas,
Black Christmas.
After,
Okay.
Sure.
The Beach Bum Ass.
I don't have it.
The next one, oh boy, this is gonna get some hate. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I was bored out of my fucking skull with this movie.
What?
Yep, I was. Moving on.
What?
Yep. Climax. The Gasper bitch ass no film. Here's another one.
I didn't believe it either, Alex.
Sorry.
Oh my
To me,
God.
To me, it's the second worst Tarantino movie I've seen. The worst one.
In your opinion.
Goddamn right. Next one. Oh, this is gonna be another one. This one was almost close to taking a cake. Ad Astra or Ad Asshole.
Okay.
Here's another one that's gonna be controversial. Marriage Story.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, neither did I.
I wouldn't know.
My number one is Midsommar. This movie is 2 hours and 30 minutes of unnecessary padding and drawn out scenes.
Okay.
Most of these scenes involves standing and sitting, walking and talking, and little to nothing fucking okay, no joke. Little to nothing happens for the first hour of the movie. Without question, the most boring film of the year goes to Midsommar.
Midsommar, I'll agree with that. Cats, for sure. Mine is actually, believe it or not, Men in Black International.
That's a good one.
This one was, I was bored out of my mind. I thought it was going to be like a great sequel, characters that were going to be exactly like Agent fuck
Agent J and Agent K.
A and K from the originals. But what do we get instead?
A lifeless
Lifeless
sequel.
Chris Hemsworth and
And
some other.
this is from F. Gary Gray, who did Friday, who did Straight Outta Compton, who did Furious 8.
This movie was just to fill out a balance sheet.
Pretty much.
This is pretty much Thor Ragnarok without the good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Lukey.
Mm-hmm. I have The Curse of La Llorona.
That's a good
The Curse of La Llorona. Banana.
Dun, 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 dun.
I will say this: the main character was a hot MILF.
Yeah, I have Angel Has Fallen.
Nick
I
Nolte was the best thing about it.
I have
Nick Nolte.
Gemini Man.
Gemini.
Ones that actually bored me to tears. The Kitchen.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I didn't hate the kitchen like a lot of people did, but
Felt
it's
like
not
Austin.
Yeah.
Austin
After. I have
yeah.
After. I have The Haunting of Sharon Tate, even though it was horrible and despicable.
Oh,
My number one is Serenity.
Oh. Okay.
you know what's funny? Matthew McConaughey was known for doing just walking around looking like a fucking bum, drinking alcohol, and getting drunk half the time. That's all he did this year in his movies.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, that's what he does in his real life.
Hey, he was okay. I will give this about Serenity. He was fucking Ashley Judge in the movie. She's still is it?
No, that was Diane Lane.
Okay, Romy.
Not
yeah,
Ashley
write down.
Judd.
Not Ashley.
Write
Judd.
that
Write
one down.
one down. Jesus Christ! God damn it!
That one's up there with confusing Shere Khan with Shao Kahn.
Or Jeff Hardy with Jeff Jarrett.
Hey, Romy, quit playing the strongman argument, okay?
Strong man, argument. You be quiet. I got tiny ears. I can't tell what people say at times.
Quit playing the victim card.
Strongman argument. Gee.
Straw. STRAW.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't be nice. I'm gonna pull my Rondi car out.
Oh, Jesus. Keep that shit in stalker.
Thank you. Oh, Serenity. And we're not talking about the Josh Whedon film. That movie is actually awesome.
Yeah.
What,
It's
oh, I
based on
thought you
the
were talking
Firefly
about
TV show.
serendipity.
Firefly?
It's the Firefly TV show.
Yep.
I like we were talking about serendipity.
God damn it, Alex.
Oh, is it that one with No. No, I'm confusing it for something else.
Go ahead, Alex, my boy.
Where are we at now?
Oh no.
Wherever you want to be.
What the fuck? Where were we?
We were
We
doing
were on Lance
Storm.
Storm.
Yeah, I said Men in Black International.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. Next category.
Next category on the list. Let's go with most overrated performance. Hands down, Florence Pugh in Midsommar.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Puke.
Midsommar.
Florence,
Thank you very much. That's also my pick.
Oh
Florence
man.
Puke.
Okay, here. This is what she sounded like when she was crying. She sounded like the dude from Intervention. I mean, he's like, yeah. Except you put it on auto tune. That's what she sounded. Oh my god, that's all she does is whine, bitch, moan, and complain, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why would you take her to this fucking place? Oh, because the boyfriend says so.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
I mean, he's
That's also
abusive as hell.
Oh my god. I love when he's okay. The funniest, unintentionally hilarious. Remember the scene, Alex, when he's trying to light the birthday cake for her, and it keeps going.
It keeps going.
How does this have an 83, 84%?
It does not deserve that.
Go ahead.
It does not deserve that.
I don't have one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
What
but...
about hang on, I'm trying to think of another one.
No, I don't.
Sylvester Stallone, Rambo: Last Blood.
I have not seen Rambo: Last Blood.
I did.
You're not missing anything.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
The final 30 minutes is worth the price of admission.
it's better than Sicario. I'll give it that.
I agree.
I'll give it that. But anyways, overrated. Probably. Oh, yesterday. How about the guy in Yesterday?
Are we doing? Really?
Overrated.
Oh wow! I thought
They could have. They could have gotten anybody to play that role.
Wow.
Let's be honest. They could have gotten anybody to play that role, and I think that anybody else would have been better than this guy.
Oh come on!
I'm being honest. Come on, you guys.
Oh come on, you guys.
Oh,
hello, Christine.
Bill Hader in It Chapter 2.
That's a great. Oh my God,
Okay,
that's a great pick.
I think I also have one.
Okay. All right,
go ahead.
Yeah. James McAvoy for Glass.
I love that pick. I'm sorry, when him playing as the. God,
We almost got you, bro. Okay, that was like a good line that he did. I'll give him that. That was like one of the favorite things that he done.
When he plays as the Beast, he looks like he's trying to take a mean shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He looked like Ray in that meme.
Or the sequence where they're zooming in on Ray when they're battling the lightsaber with those waves.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh my God. But that's it.
That's it. Next one, Mr. Austin, Alex Boo.
Who?
Alexander the Great.
I didn't even do that. Alexander the Great. And hi, I'm LukeNukem, blowing out your ass. Okay,
Yeah, I gotta find this sound clip real quick.
Oh.
I had to break a broom handle off in your ass.
I had to break a broom handle off in your ass.
Hang on, go ahead. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Fat. Which one? Well, no, we were done with that.
No?
We got worst sequel, most pretentious, my favorite.
I found it. All right,
okay.
Here we go. Next category on the list we have
pretentious art house garbage.
most pretentious.
Most pretentious. Pretentious art house garbage. Yes, pretentious, boring hipster art house garbage.
Well, I already know which one it is, so go ahead.
Midsommar bullshit.
You have Ad Astra.
Oh. Come on.
You got Ad Astra. You have Climax.
I do also say Ad Astra kind of insists upon itself at points.
Yeah. And the last one, Midsommar bullshit. Yeah, it is my favorite word, pretentious.
It's your favorite that a lot of people use it.
Yeah, too bad they don't know what the word means.
Nobody knows.
Am I right, Luke?
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong.
But for people to know what the word means, it's a film that tries to come off as something while it just doesn't make any sense to some extent.
I mean, that's not the full definition.
That's a good portion of it.
Well, I mean, the actual definition is attempting to impress by affecting greater importance, talent, culture, etc. than is actually possessed.
Yeah, like
something that tries to have something to say, but
yeah, like when he uses like abstract, abstract
yeah.
imagery and other types of shit it's random. It makes no sense. And it's not coherent. That to me is a great example.
It's ostentatious.
Mm-hmm.
That's Austin's favorite word.
Ostentatious.
It's basically a film that pretends to be deep when it's not.
Have an ostentatious day.
Oh, and Midsommar, yeah, when we get to the worst, I have a lot more to dwell into why he made this fucking movie. But yeah, and your guys'
I said Midsommar. For
I
those
don't have one. I
those
mean,
points, exactly.
LukeNukem.
I don't have one, but I'll kind of give the edge to Ad Astra.
All right,
Thank you.
I
I
agree
said
with
I
that.
don't have one, but I'll give it the edge to it.
Okay, dokie. Okie dokie.
Oakley dokley.
Like,
Next
oh, all right. I want to hear you guys' picks for this one. Worst quote.
Oh,
I
I
have
want to
a
hear
shit
you guys'
ton.
picks for this one.
Can I start?
yes.
Go ahead. Yeah.
3 of which are from Black Christmas.
What? That's one of my
Okay.
3.
One of them is, "You're all insane." No, not insane. Just
We're
simply
simply
men.
men.
What?
Yeah, that when like Carrie always is explaining his mythology, in which case the founder of the school has like this giant plan, has like this giant idea that women at some point is going to overpower the men, or be as equal to them. So he's trying his best to like keep him back in line, to make him weak and pathetic. It's like, why would you make a school out of that guy?
Yeah.
There's another.
Number 2, he'll do worse than that to you. Your body, your choice.
That is so. Oh my
Come on.
god.
Come on.
When one of the guys is killing, like the one who joined the cult, the one like the fraternity, and the girl gets herself killed anyway, and he said that line. I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
Another line. It's during the climax when Imogen Poots is holding the Imogen Poots is holding the bust of the founder, and she's trying to break it, and because it has like all the black goo that's like controlling the fraternity. Like Carrie always says, women are inexplicably tied to men. Break it, and you'll only break yourself. And then Imogen Poots says, "We will never be broken." I'm like,
what was the line?
boo.
What was the line where it's like women if women get out of hand or something like that? Oh fuck! Like we have to put like women are supposed to be by our men's size and make sure we keep them out of make sure they mind or some shit. I forgot what that was.
I don't know. I don't know.
what you're talking about.
Those are the 3. Those are the 3 ones that hit. Noah was from After. Noah was my best friend, but you're so much more than that. I'm like, fuck you.
Wait, hold on, CN Cougar, really? Oh, I can't.
That's one of my favorites.
That's one of my. I can't talk long. I gotta poop.
That's one of my favorites. I use that quote on a daily basis almost.
You mess with the wrong sisters. Black Christmas. That's another good one.
Alex, this is a movie that exists.
I know.
Oh my god.
Ray Skywalker. That's one. And the worst one out of all of them.
Yes.
Is Jennifer Lawrence's Humdinger and X-Men Dark
easily
Phoenix.
My number 1 as well.
Go ahead.
The women, as far as I can tell, the women have been doing the more saving around here. You might as well just call it X-Women instead of X-Men.
Fucking Lord.
And by the way, the women are always saving them. She said in a fucking
bitchy.
Yeah, I was just like, man, I'll impale you.
Because of course, every strong female protagonist is supposed to act like a C word.
Pretty much. Another one. Count Victor. I know which one you're gonna tell me. Unplanned from Cheryl. I think her name was Cheryl, right? Where she compares when it comes to business and making money, she compares abortion to fucking McDonald's.
What?
I'm not kidding. What? Victor, you know it better than me. Count Victor, please. I know it's okay, what was the exact words?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, She compared.
Come on.
Okay, listen. She compared. Okay, she said, you know, McDonald's. What is their highest selling value? It's
the Big
not their
Mac.
burger. No, it's not their burgers. It's actually their fries and soda. Here at Planned Parenthood, abortion is our fries and soda.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
What? What?
I'm not, dude. This is from the same Fox who made the God's Not Dead movies, and this is the worst one. This stupid MILF bimbo bitch fucking compared in how much money they make.
On abortion, on killing children.
It's like our fries
Burgers and fries.
of McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm aborting it. Jesus Christ, dude.
That's hilarious.
A billion served at Planned Parenthood.
Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Looks like the people who aborted the child went for a McPick 6.
I bet you they've eaten that chicken nuggets with sausage because they got butterfingers.
That child ain't shit.
Gonna turn up the
Oh, baby.
Oh my god.
I'm not
That
kidding.
is hilarious.
That is, and
These are dialogue from actual films that exist.
Yeah,
I
that's
cannot
what's
believe
great.
this.
Yeah. Oh my.
If it was hardcore Henry, I would bow to it like it was an idol. You know, Hunter. I'm responding to Hunter
shit.
Hughes.
Easy.
Oh, shit. The Texans got the lead.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yep. By 1,
Fuck.
By 2.
and they're gonna go.
Three.
They're gonna go for 2. Yep. They went for 2.
Yeah, to prevent the field goal. But yeah, thank
With-
you,
with
Count Victor.
4 minutes left.
That
4
is
minutes left.
funny as fuck.
I'm not kidding. And that Cheryl chick, you know what's funny about her? Like, she comes off as like this fucking bitchy MILF stereotype character. It's just like, really? She comes off like a fucking Looney Tune. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
If you want justice, watch the Cinema Snobs review of
my goodness.
Unplanned. It is
Yeah,
amazing.
it has the quote.
Oh, my
in it.
goodness.
Mhm.
It has the quote in it.
Okay, I'm going to have to look that up.
Really looks like you guys are having fun. God damn. Well, that's the point. If you're not having fun and being entertaining,
Yeah, this is all we need.
what is the point of making videos? You can just sit here like, okay, so my worst is from X-Men. Okay, you know, I sound like a fucking the counselor, you know, on drugs. You gotta be charismatic, or else your shit's gonna be boring. I mean, Alex and I wouldn't be doing 5-hour videos, right?
Yeah, true.
Luke was there
very
last
true.
year, yeah. So
Yeah, I mean-
worst quote. Oh, Alex, what's your worst
Yes.
quote?
I think that takes the cake.
Yeah, Joe had it at number 1 for his worst, and I can understand.
I think that takes the cake.
Abortions are our fucking fries and soda.
Although I did have one, it was from Serenity. It's pity is worse than a fist in the face.
Oh man, hold on.
Really.
It's funny because it's true. Okay,
Yeah.
what the hell?
So yeah,
where
I
are we
think
now?
I have to agree with you. That takes the cake. I'm sorry.
I couldn't believe that when I saw that.
Yeah, but like the ones from Charlie's Angel, no, like the ones from Black Christmas are like one of the worst.
It's like the writers. What the fuck were they thinking?
Let's throw in a message first rather than telling a story.
It destroys the legacy of Black Christmas, the original. Even that garbage remake, it still
Manages to be more watchable.
Yeah, because at least that one still follows what made the original Black Christmas so good.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving
Oh,
on.
French fries.
Moving
to
on.
abortion.
French fries and Coke. Abortions are fries and Coke. That's how we
Okay.
make money.
Worst sequel.
I have 2.
I have 3.
No, I'm sorry. I have 3. I have
4.
3.
4.
I have 3.
4.
I have 5.
Okay.
4.
I have Terminator Dark Fate.
Yes, that's one of them.
I have Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
Okay.
And for worst, I have X-Men Dark Phoenix.
That's one of mine as well.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
that's my list.
Terminator Dark Fate, Dark Phoenix,
Charlie's Angels is already
Rambo Last Blood, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. And what was the other one? Men in Black International.
Terminator Dark Fate. I'm sorry.
Dark Fate.
James Cameron, please fuck off. Anything you touch now turns to shit.
Turns to poison.
Yeah,
I'm
good
not,
luck
I'm not
breaking.
even. I'm not even gonna try to watch
I got the
Avatar 2 now.
shitty touch.
Hey,
Everything I touch turns to shit.
yeah, he's got the Midas touch.
Yeah, baby.
Except when it turns to gold, it turns to fucking Great Mighty Pooh. Okay.
That's what I was thinking. The Great Mighty.
I am the Great Mighty.
Mighty Pooh, and I'm going
How
to
that-
throw
Throw
my
my
shit
shit
at you.
My favorite line, he's like, "Oh, do you like lovely good?" He's like, "Have some more caviar," and he throws
Have
more
some
shit
more
at him.
Have some caviar.
The story behind that is the greatest fucking story ever. I'll tell you that another time. Terminator Dark Fate, Maleficent. I was a fan of the first movie. Second movie didn't need to exist.
Both are shit.
Be quiet. Men in Black. You shut the fuck up. Men in
Be
Black
quiet.
Internet. You hush up. Men in Black International. No, Tyler. God damn it. Tyler Perry's
No.
Medea family reunion. Angel Has Fallen. Dark Phoenix. My number one. Shit chapter turd. There you go.
It Chapter
Shit
2.
Chapter turd.
Yep. Our next category.
All right, next category on the list we have. Let's go back to the list. Let's go with guilty pleasure.
Come on.
This is easy.
I have none.
This is easy.
Hey, Alex. Here.
Hurry up! I gotta poo.
No, he's riding the moped. When he fell off the moped because his back.
Come on.
Fuck, that movie is so. Oh, I had a bloody nose. Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. Limp Bizkit's my favorite band.
He's like, I want to squeeze off your head and see your head roll off and just squish by a tire.
Oh,
Oh my god. I know,
the
Luke.
fanatic.
Sorry, Luke, but man, I fucking died. I fucking died watching that movie.
I would say for biggest guilty pleasure, just for the sheer craposity of it all, if you see it as a comedy, it's actually pretty hilarious. The Rise of Skywalker.
Oh,
I wish I could. I was talking to like Luke when I was watching. I'm just like, wait, what the fuck did they do to Chewbacca? What? And Luke was fucking laughing.
yeah.
He's like, told you. And I was just like watching. I was like, wait,
Aw.
where did Ray learn how to fucking heal like lizard monsters?
Or force heal anybody. Why didn't Obi-Wan have those powers?
I was like, you and McGregor would come out and just bitch slap you all. I'd be like,
You know,
Come
like
on, guys.
like a Dr. Sleep.
yeah, he would put them to fucking sleep. And he was in Attack of the Clones. Think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, guilty pleasure, The Fanatic. That's easy.
Oh,
Moving
this
on.
100%. That's my pick.
Yeah.
Wait.
But we
I'm-
also got a special category.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of a celebrated one, mostly on tradition.
Yes. Foxcatcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're not fairly familiar with this, I'll give you a brief summary. This is a category I created back in 2014 when I went in to go see the movie Foxcatcher. It was one of my most anticipated films of the fall.
Based
And-
on a true story, mind you.
And it's based on an amazing true story, you know, starring Flaccid Dill Pickle, Big Ass Nose.
No.
This movie bored the everlasting fuck out of me, and it was nominated for all the awards and all the glamorous praise. So, in short, Foxcatcher of the Year is devoted towards a movie that has these qualities. One, it's got tons of critical praise. Two, it has lots of award consideration for many of the elite topics like best actor, best actor, best actresses, and so on and so
number
forth.
one is.
Number three, not only did you couldn't stand it, you found it to be boring as fuck. Those are the categories. Now, which one do you think is mine?
Marriage Story.
You are correct. It is Marriage Story. Folks, 2 hours and 15 minutes of two people bickering back and forth. This was so goddamn tedious. I'd rather stare at a loaded double barrel shotgun to see this movie ever again. Okay? Yes, the main performances are really good. Especially, there is one scene. It was like a 10-minute scene. It involves ScarJo and Kylo Ren. I'm just going to say that.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver, who I love Adam Driver. I think he's a tremendous actor.
Mm-hmm.
Cauliflower.
And
you say cauliflower to me?
And they have a sequence where they were going back and forth in this apartment complex, and it felt raw. It felt surreal. It was the only time that I was invested. Everything else was so fucking boring. I was waiting for this to end, even though, and then I saw Uncut Gems, and I didn't look at my watch what, because I was going to have a fucking heart attack when watching that movie. My runners-up are Ad Astra and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was my number one until I saw fucking Marriage Story.
God damn it.
Oh, and Little Women.
Little Women.
Walking down the street.
She's such a small hobbit. I'm going to take a little pivot.
Little Women, The Lord of the Rings.
Speaking of Little Women, I'm going to go to the little boys' room, and I will be right back.
All right.
Cool.
Oh,
continue on. I got to pee.
That sounded
I can't talk long. I got to pee.
Drum, that sounded nasty.
I know. That's
with the little boys involved.
Oh, man.
For my Foxcatcher of the Year, it's actually for a movie that I kind of appreciated. That is Ad Astra.
Okay.
Because Ad Astra, I love James Gray. I like what he did with The Lost City of Z. It's like essentially, it's like Ford v Ferrari. It's taking like an old classic Hollywood epic and bringing it into the screen. With Ad Astra, I was super excited with it because I like James Gray. The film, it just suffers a lot from its pacing, and
Almost done.
The film does suffer a lot through its very ostentatious and pretentious dialogue. But it's sometimes it's interesting. It's like Ad Astra to me is a sometimes movie. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's boring. Sometimes it's, thoughtful and ambitious. Sometimes it's pretentious. It's just like, every single time I'm watching this movie, I'm like, that's good. Okay, that's bad. That's good. Okay, that's bad. It's like, it's kind of like it's a jack of all trades, but a master of some, and that goes to Ad Astra.
He said, little. I was like, speaking of little. No, meant I had to go to the little boys' room because I had to go pee pee.
Why don't you say the men's restroom?
Well, because I don't know.
You pedophile.
Oh yeah, I'm a. What the fuck? I'm no Woody Allen. I'm no fucking what's his name who directed Rosemary.
He's not a creepy daughter fucker.
Mm-hmm. Did anyone here actually watch Little? Yes, I did.
No.
Greta Gerwig. I'm sorry, I don't like her.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
I like Catherine Bigelow. I like Patty Jenkins. I like Kimberly Pierce. I think that's her name. She did a couple of good movies, minus Carrie.
Yeah, I mean, like stuff like Jennifer Lee. They're intelligent women who can make good films.
Jennifer Lee, that's a great one. The two I don't like are Sofia Coppola and Greta Gerwig. What did I say? Little boys' room because I act like my shoe size 12.
I thought foot size didn't matter. Next one.
They wear big socks. Yep. So.
My Foxcatcher of the Year, I'm gonna have to agree with LukeNukem and say Ad Astra.
I mean, I wanted to love it.
Piggyback. I did too. I thought it was gonna be like Interstellar and all that.
Well, I didn't want that movie to be Interstellar.
Oh, you didn't.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I wanted to be like Gravity mixed with Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Okay.
But
all right.
That's my Foxcatcher.
All right. Let's go to the biggest Disappointment.
Disappointed.
There's been a decent amount of those, and I'll go through these really quick. First one, the Lego Movie 2.
I did
agree.
not see that.
I agree.
It does
did not
not,
see it.
because the original Lego Movie was done by
Flawlessly.
two of the best comedic
Phil and Lord.
Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. They wrote the movie, but they didn't make it. It doesn't contain that Maggie chuck like the first one have. Next one, okay.
Yeah, because they were busy making Spider-Verse.
And I'm glad they fucking won too. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Sorry. Yeah, that was mimicking towards someone who did that. Next one, Dark Phoenix. What the fuck, man? This was a disaster.
I don't think it was disappointing because I already expected it to suck.
Next one, The Addams Family. It had so much promise.
Yep.
In the first 10 minutes,
That's mine.
it set itself up so good, but once they introduced that fucking blonde bimbo dumb bitch character, it went downhill and just crashed and burned. I don't know.
Damn.
Next one, Terminator Dark Fate.
Yep. That's one of mine as well.
Arnie, you deserve better. And Sarah Connor's barely in the fucking movie.
Nope.
I mean, she is in the movie, but she's meant to play a bitch.
Pretty much.
Like every other stereotype of a strong female protagonist.
I love how she was trying to kill Arnie. I was just like, yeah, the last Arnie tried to save you. Why would they introduce you to him and you try to kill him right away? It makes no sense. In the second movie, it did.
Because in the according to the retconned version of Terminator Dark Fate, the original T-800 killed John Connor. Because movie.
If they would have went with the fucking original ending to Terminator Salvation, where John Connor and his subconscious and his brain gets put
turned
into
a
it,
Terminator.
that is fucking awesome. Next one, The Lion King. Okay.
It's too pitchy, dog. Oh my god.
Oh.
Next one. Zoe.
I know.
Frozen 2.
I know you're gonna put it on the list, you know.
Next one, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Hellwalker.
Yes.
My number one, Godzilla, King of the Motherfucking Monsters.
Oh.
Well, I mean, Godzilla, King of the Monsters doesn't deserve motherfucking unless it's good to begin with. You know, like hardcore motherfucking Henry. That's
right.
Everything that I love about the original Godzilla was not present in this movie. No, sure, you got some awesome monster battles.
Yeah.
But the characters are fucking stupid, and they focus more on them in this movie. I think. But you know what? This is every New York Yankees wet dream because they destroy the shit out of Boston.
or every New York Giants team. You know, it's like they destroyed Gillette. If they destroy Gillette Stadium, that'll be the single greatest thing to happen. But I don't know.
I will give it this: Millie Bobby Brown is the best performer, and she was actually really
good. And Ken Watanabe.
I like to see
Kyle Chandler. Kyle Chandler's good.
So, what was the name of that guy? Oh, that fucking scientist guy.
I know Tywin Lannister was great.
Is that the villain?
Yeah, Charles Dance.
He was the best. He was the best actor in the movie. I thought he was awesome. Is he from Game of Thrones?
I think so.
Yeah, he's in Game of Thrones, I think.
I think so, yeah.
So those are my disappointing ones. Your turn.
Okay. Where's my list?
Oh, is it my turn? I was just looking at a comment.
I know which one it is.
Yeah. And it's terrible.
Yesterday.
But like with most of my with my disappointments, some of these films are actually okay.
Yeah,
but they didn't live up to the.
They didn't live up to the hype. And right off the bat, Godzilla King of the Monsters was my most disappointing film of the
That
year.
was one, and that was one of your most anticipated. You
Yeah,
were,
it's like
you were
it's my num-
hyped.
it was my
Mhm.
number one.
You were hyped for
Because of the
this.
trailers. I love Michael Dougherty. He did Krampus, which is underrated.
Yes.
He did Krampus, and he did Trick or Treat.
hmm
Yeah,
Which is like one of those anthology movies.
I think so. It was actually good. Krampus, very underappreciated.
Krampus.
Yeah, it has one of my favorite. It was had like one of my favorite scenes of 2015, which was like the Black Friday introduction.
Yeah,
That was hilarious. And Godzilla King of the Monsters had like so much expectations for it. I was prepared for something epic. Then when I saw the embargo, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. But I was still entertained at some points, but it was still disappointing. I mean, I have it on Blu-ray, like Brett said, but I was still disappointed. Ad Astra,
oh,
because I love James
Oh.
Gray, and I had so much expectations for it, but it just
Lost
didn't
City
quite.
of Z.
Yeah, it just didn't hit the mark. The other one is something that you guys haven't seen.
Oh,
It's made by the guy who did Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Captive State.
I've never heard of this.
This is Rupert Wyatt's film.
Yeah, it's post-apocalyptic. It's like post-apocalyptic. It's where the aliens invade New York City or Chicago. And it's essentially like a post-apocalyptic film in which they have to survive against these.
Kind of sounds like Cloverfield.
Yeah.
Well, except the Cloverfield, it's not just a monster, because Cloverfield's a monster movie. This is a post-apocalyptic alien invasion film.
Oh, so it's like a survival.
Oh,
Yeah.
survival of the fittest. Okay.
Yeah. So I think those are like my three.
Okay.
The ones that kind of hit the mark. Captive State, Ad Astra, and Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Excellent.
Shit.
And your most disappointing?
Biggest disappointment for me, let's see. Yesterday, for
Mhm.
sure. I would say Ad Astra for sure.
Ad Astra.
Terminator Dark
Owen,
Fate.
Owen, by the way, you're wrong about Krampus. Just saying.
Jesus Christ!
What the hell's wrong with Krampus?
I'm
damn it.
just messing with him.
I know what you're doing, you little shit. Then again, the same people told me that about Hereditary.
Yeah.
Let's see. Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh, Spider-Man: Far From Home for me.
Oh, whoa!
I love how he takes a drink right after he
Wait
said
a
it.
minute.
Don't talk to me.
I love Spider-Man. I love
Yeah.
Sam Raimi. I love Sam Raimi's films.
Damn
So-
right.
Mm,
Best three of the bunch.
Yes, I was heavily divided on The Amazing Spider-Man. I hated The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the passion.
yeah, it was bad.
Over time, I was lukewarm with Spider-Man: Homecoming, and with this one, I'm just kind of like, I just need something. I just need something more. The first half is not what I call a good film. The second half actually becomes a Spider-Man movie, but it's just like, it's something of a mixed bag. That's what it is, and that's what it will always remain as such.
Uh-huh.
It's no Sam Raimi film. It's no Spider-Verse. It's none of those things. It's run-of-the-mill. It's a run-of-the-mill superhero film. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I like Mysterio. Quiet boy. Now fetch.
I liked Mysterio.
I like Mysterio.
Instead of squirrel, it's like yeah. Boobies.
Ooh, shiny red ball.
Okay, I think
Okay. Two more.
Yeah, two more.
and then we get to the main category.
Actually, three more.
Two more.
Wait.
Well, did we go-
No, three more. He's right.
What's the other one?
Worst
Oh,
ensemble
ensemble
cast.
cast. All right, let's do that one.
Let's get this out of the way.
I'll knock this out. We got It
Cats.
Chapter 2, The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels is on that list.
Cats.
Cats is on that list. The Beach Bum Ass, Dark Phoenix,
Number
Tyler
one,
Perry's
Midsommar.
Amadeus Family Reunion, Midsummer Bullshit, Jexy, Ma. Did I say Glass? Yes. My Worst,
Ass.
Playing with fire.
Climax.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Why? Because every single person in this movie, almost everyone, they're not actors, folks. This is their first time acting.
Wait,
These
seriously?
This is honest to God's true. I was wondering why their acting performances were such garbage. Here is why. They're not fucking actors. They're dancers.
They're dancers.
Wow.
Give me a
They're
fucking break,
models?
Gasper, bitch ass. No,
Are they like models or something?
they're fucking No, they're dancers. They're like, that's why they're able to dance like they were for like the first half of that
okay.
fucking movie.
Gotcha.
Without questions, Climax is my number one. Go ahead.
Ensemble cast.
Cats.
The Lion King.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
Yeah, just because you have like an almost all black cast does not mean that your movie is going to be great or it's going to be amazing.
Tyler Perry, take notes.
Yeah, because you got to sing, you got to do what made the original so fundamentally. You know what? Fundamentally profound and awesome. But you know what? At the end of the day, just don't make the movie. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Black Christmas, Terminator: Dark Fate,
Yep.
Serenity, The Rise of Skywalker. The top two are Dark Phoenix and Cats.
Cats is a good pick.
Cats for sure. Charlie's Angels.
I'm just surprised Rebel Wilson's tits didn't pop out of that fucking cat
Oh
outfit.
my god, I wish they would.
And I wish they would too, man.
Oh my god, I wish they
I'll
did.
be like a kitten, you know.
I want to suck on. I want some milk from that woman. I want some milk.
She could hustle me.
But yeah, that's my worst ensemble cast.
I want to pile drive that fucking caboose.
Booze.
The caboose. Alex.
Like I said, Cats and.
Oh yeah.
And what was the other one? I said
Cat-
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels. The most overappreciated. Basically, it's a film that is bad that made a ton of money.
Oh, damn it! Oh,
I have two of them. One of them is
film that made a lot of
overappreciated?
money.
overappreciated. Yes, one of them is The Lion King, and the other one is It Chapter 2.
It Chapter 2 is mine.
I have
It Chapter 2 is mine, man.
I have people who defended this movie saying it was a great remake when in actuality it was a soulless, lifeless piece of garbage. One of them is Aladdin.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The other is
Oh.
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Oh.
The other is Captain Marvel. The other one is Terminator: Dark Fate. The worst one is The Lion King.
Yeah, Terminator Dark Fate actually bombed.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, I know, but people still loved it. Critical success.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet. I love the Lion King. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be quiet.
Hellboy, no, because it bombed,
Oh, it bombed horribly.
and it wasn't a critical success.
It was mixed reactions. It was mixed.
Come on, Buffalo, you have 34 seconds.
And
Ah, shoot.
and yours is also It Chapter 2, Alex.
Yes.
The most overrated film. Holy
I have
shit!
3.
I'm gonna go over mine short and sweet and to the point. That's what she said. Like a lollipop.
There you go.
Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
Oh, wow.
It has like an 80-some%. Now, it wasn't the worst.
Heyo.
Yes, Dora, who grows up to become the sexy hot Lisa Ann. Next one, The Angry Birds Movie 2.
Yeah.
Next one, Luke.
Year.
Good Boys.
Yep.
Try so hard to beat South Park.
Stop it.
Try
Next
so
one,
hard to be The Hangover and super bad.
Next one, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Moving on.
Wah, wah.
This one has a 70% and it has a fresh rating. I don't know how that's possible. Climax. Sounds like a porn.
Climax.
Yeah, sounds like a porn. Next one, Ad Ass.
That's only because it is.
Ad Asshole. Next one,
It's dance porn.
Some more bullshit. Next one, Book Smart.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Next one, Marriage Story. Next one, Little Women. My number one. When this movie was over, I had to take fucking 2 Excedrin migraine because it gave me a goddamn headache, and it was one of the stupidest fucking movies I've seen all year. My
Thanks,
most
Ready or Not.
overrated film is Ready or Not. Oh my god!
You can't hide. Gonna find you.
Don't worry, Gary, little buddy, you're not alone.
Take it slowly.
It's okay. It's okay to have different opinions, as long as you can justify them.
Yeah, what happens when you get married? We're gonna play a deadly game of hide and seek, and we're gonna kill the bitch. What the fuck?
What do you mean? What the fuck?
God damn! Oh, fuck Jeremy Johns. I don't care about him. No, miss something.
Jeremy Johns.
Why do you have to bring him up?
They are, not me. So that's my number one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's my number one. Is Ready or Not, easily. You guys just heard.
Okay. Well, for me,
Where are we at now?
I have
Most overrated.
the
Oh,
most
okay.
overrated.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have
I have.
3, as usual. I have. Let me see real quick. I have Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Oh. So sad.
I thought we were gonna fight over each other. You know? Then we have.
Uh-huh.
I mean, to an extent, Ad Astra.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good Boys.
No. No.
Why
No.
would you throw it up in the air, you retard? The most overrated film of the decade. People thought was actually a good film.
Over the decade.
No, I meant of like the most overrated film of the year.
Oh, okay.
Is a film that people actually thought was good and had a great time with, and it was entertaining, and it brought in a new leading star. My number one most overrated from the Marvel Cinematic Universe is Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Okay.
I lived through the 90s.
Okay, Bills tied the game, so
No,
that's
they
good.
didn't.
We're gonna
No, they
go on
didn't. They iced the kicker. It's not real yet.
Sure.
It's not official yet.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Victor told me that because he's watching it early.
Oh, and Barker, I could not disagree with you any fucking more. Oh.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, then again, it's okay to be wrong.
Shut up, Luke.
In my opinion.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What's yours, Alex?
Mine is probably going to shock a lot of people on this panel. This movie, I'm not joking,
And it's good.
3.5 hours long.
The Irishman.
And it was so... The Irishman. The Irishman is my most overrated film of the year, without question.
No, that's
Even
not
though-
true. It was my version of the Avengers.
Even though I had it on my honorable mentions, I still think it's an overrated 3.5 hour long snooze fest.
I'm so happy.
Snooze fest.
Eat my ass, Scorsese.
I like them apples. I like them apples, Mr. Casual.
Over Endgame. But yeah, that was I think characters.
The best of the year,
And,
no way.
miscellaneous.
And now it's time
Now
for the main event.
It's time for the elite. The
Joe
elite.
Flacco's.
The elite.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. Okay.
Hey, I had to make a joke. You
That
know.
was pretty funny.
Um, let's start with the bottom all the way to the top.
True.
That's what she said.
All
Sorry.
right. I will be right back.
The least valuable performer. Here's the thing. You could have gone with like I was gonna say Rebel Wilson, but she actually was in a couple of good movies this year.
Only one, I think.
Oh,
and
no,
that was Jojo Rabbit.
Isn't it romantic? That's actually a decent like
Yeah, but the best one was Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit. Yes. To me, it was these two that sums it up.
My performers are not actors; they're companies.
Okay.
Number two is Sony.
Tom Rothman.
Yeah, Tom Rothman being responsible for releasing such amazing stuff like Charlie's Angels, a rebooted Men in Black, while ruining everything that made the Men in Black films special,
Pretty much.
and cramming a lot of feministic approaches to some films that normally none of us agree on and wish can go away. He hasn't made anything great, or like Sony hasn't made anything worth a darn tootin' since like I don't know, Skyfall.
Yeah. Why is he still in charge? That's the thing. I don't get it.
My most least valuable performer, even though he's made, like, this company made two of my favorite films of the year.
Yeah.
Number one, you cannot deny this, it's Disney.
Because of some of the bullshit they pull behind the scenes.
Yes.
Especially with Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, with Rise of Skywalker, hashing out unnecessary sequel after unnecessary remake, after buying Fox, which didn't do any favors, and then just delivering just disappointing sequels all on their own. I was disappointed by Ralph Breaks the Internet. I was disappointed by a bunch of Pixar films.
Well, that was last year, though.
I know that was last year, but this still kind of carries on all the way to the present. I'm at least valuable performer, and my performers are not actors; they're studios.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
My number two was Sony. My number one is Disney. Because Disney infuriates me more because they were once the pioneers of building imaginative stories and timeless characters that we can all love and appreciate. I mean, I cannot, one can't go without saying that two of my favorite characters are a racist judge and an ice queen. I mean, what does that tell you? But with stuff like this, it's like they're more focused on getting brownie points. They're more focused on just appealing to the crowd rather than just being like, what can we do to make a timeless story? What can we do to make something that will last forever? But Disney just constantly infuriates me, and I hope it gets better in the future, and I hope they get the head out of their ass. So my least valuable performer as a company is Disney.
My picks for the least valuable performer, it was between these two. Anne Hathaway and Matthew McConaughey.
Dude, did you look at my list?
No.
That's mine as well.
And funnily enough, they're both in a film together.
Yeah, Anne Hathaway pretending she's fucking Jessica Rabbit, and Matthew McConaughey acting like a fucking drunken lowlife bum in both of
Idiot.
them.
And both of them being in like one of the worst films of the year.
Oh yeah, so easily. Anne Hathaway, what the fuck? You're way better than this. And Matthew McConaughey, dude, you were on a
What
hot
happened?
streak, and then he does this shit.
What
He
happened?
was not all right.
mean,
I
he
will
went
say
from
Rebel
The Wolf of Wall
Wilson.
Street.
I will say Rebel Wilson, but she actually wasn't a good movie. But she is a good runner-up.
No, she wasn't.
Jojo Rabbit,
Okay, 1 out of 3. Come on, Rome.
and isn't this
1 out of 3. Come on.
Isn't this romantic?
Isn't it romantic? Isn't this?
Is it whatever the fuck it is?
Yeah.
It's like a parody. It's like a
Romantic
parody. It's like a parody poking fun at other rom-coms, and it's actually decent. So, yeah, there you go, Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway. No, you said the same ones, Alex.
Yes, I mean, Matthew McConaughey. I mean, come on. You went from Mud, which was one of my favorite films of the decade last year. You went from
Dallas
Magic
Buyers-
Mike, Dallas Buyers Club,
Killer Joe.
The Lincoln Lawyer. What's the other one?
The Dallas
Wolf of
Buyers
Wall
Club.
Street. Wolf of
Dallas
Wall
Buyers
Street.
Club
Yeah,
and the Wolf of Wall Street.
And then you went to Interstellar, and then
Which
What's the other one?
sucks.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Luke.
Free
He then
State of
went to Free State of
Jones,
Jones.
Dark Tower,
Oh my god.
Beach Bum, and Serenity.
His performance in the Dark Tower is so bad that it's fucking hilarious.
Now and then this year he was in The Beach Bum and Serenity, 2 of the worst films of the year by far.
What the fuck is going on with him? You know what's kind of funny? Whenever people win their Oscars, sometime later on they go downhill at times.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
It's like Alicia Vikander. Like after her performance in The Danish Girl, you never heard from her again.
she
Right.
should have won for Ex Machina, but that's a different story. Worst
Ex Machina.
she was awesome in that movie.
Joe's
Worst-
favorite film of the year, the decade.
It's the second best film of the decade. I give it 4 out of 5.
And the best of decade shows up wasn't even fucking on the list. So, okay.
And Joseph the Caveman Acadia, the movie I'm referring to with the racist judge is the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
And Judge
One,
Claude Frollo.
2,
The best Disney villain ever.
7. He's one of the best. 8, 9, 10.
No,
I
he
got
is the
10. Be quiet. I got 10 for the worst screenplay. Man, this year has some
Okay.
shit.
Yes.
Wes took for Midway.
Oh.
Susan McMartin and Tamara Chestnut and Jenny Gage, for After. Harmony Chlorine for the Beach Bum Ass.
Mhm.
Maureen.
I'm calling him chlorine because I'd rather drink chlorine than watch this stupid shit. Carrie Solomon and Chuck Konzelman on Plan. Tyler Perry and a Medea.
Tyler Perry and a Medea. Is that what
No
you said?
shit.
I'm not even gonna say the full because anything that he writes is shit. M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong
Dong
Dick Dead
Dong
Bitch. Glass. Elizabeth Bitch Ass Banks.
Bitch ass.
Elizabeth Bitch Ass Banks and Charlie's Demons. Sophia Takal and April Wolf Black Christmas.
Yes. Yes.
This was my number one for a long time.
However,
It was Scotty Landis for Ma.
Ooh, baby.
oh,
My number one is John Lucas and Scott Moore for fucking Jexy.
my number 1 as well, bitch.
My worst screenplay goes to Hellboy, Gemini Man, Dark Phoenix, The Rise of Skywalker, fan fiction on screen. But my 2 worst are Black Christmas and Serenity.
Serenity.
Yeah, Black Christmas, where we've already talked about it before. They put the feminist message ahead of the story, rather than making a good film on its own. Serenity, I hated the film mostly because it was a terrible film and that goddamn ending I hated. And Rise of Skywalker is like a close third because it's fan fiction reborn and absolutely nothing in this movie makes any goddamn sense at all whatsoever.
There's it's plot hole after plot hole after plot. Hey, Patrick Williams, there you go.
Take some notes.
Yeah, but yeah, Serenity and Black Christmas are my worst for screenplay.
And Alex, yours is Jexy.
Jexy, because why in the world would you do anything with, like Siri or anything like that when you had the perfect representation with that in her?
Which is one of the best romantic, best romance films and somewhat sci-fi films you will see. It is I love it.
One of my favorite films of the decade.
It's my favorite romance film of the whole entire decade. It's genius because it's got some great sci-fi elements where it predicts somewhat the future, but it showcases the human condition with technology. And with this movie, it was not only stupid and mean-spirited. You want to talk about the level of illogical bullshit? Like, Jex in this movie is like fucking Skynet on crack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Guys,
if there is a reason why Skynet could exist, it's because of that movie. And Terminator Dark Fate. Which could be on my worst screenplay list.
Yeah.
But no. It could be, but no. No.
Now we get to worst supporting
actress.
And there's a lot of them.
Rebel Wilson.
We'll get to... Well, now that I'm saving that for something else. Here we go. Finley Rose Slater, Playing with Fire. She was that little bitch. Anne Hathaway, Serenity, tries to be Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah Paulson for Glass, dull, lame as fuck. Jessica Chastain, playing the albino, dull alien bitch.
The Barbie Queen, yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith, Angel Has Fallen.
Oh, yeah. She was terrible.
It ain't a worse actress or supporting actress without Kate McKinnon for Yesterday. Milla Jovovich for Hellboy.
Yep.
My number one, Anne Hathaway for The Hustle. One of the worst accents I think I've ever heard.
Oh my God, it was so
You want to talk
terrible.
about another
for an English accent?
Oh, not only that, but her German one as well.
Oh. Good Lord.
Yeah, none of these girls can do a good German accent, and I should know because both of them have been movies that involve Germans.
I forgot Rebel Wilson and Cass. That's another one I forgot. So but Anne Hathaway for The Hustle, not only is it her worst performance, it's her worst fucking movie.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Damn it.
There was another one.
Kate McKinnon for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would go with, let's see, Rebel Wilson and Cats.
Thank you.
For sure. I would go
big ass jugs.
My worst is definitely the little girl from Playing with Fire. Holy fuck.
Dude, I just thought of something.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what Rebel Wilson and Cass, you know what she looked like?
Oh no.
She looked like overweight transsexual Garfield.
No. She looked like... That's actually a good one.
That's a good one.
No, she looked like the female Kentaro from Mortal Kombat.
Oh my god. Wow. Why does everything have to be a Mortal Kombat joke?
What? I'm just saying.
But then again, I had a Shang Tsung joke.
She doesn't have 4 arms, though. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Alex, and you. Oh wait, you mentioned
your fat transsexual Garfield.
I love it.
I wonder how much lasagna she'll be eating.
She hates Mondays.
Fuck Mondays.
Oh my god.
Number one for me is the little girl. What was her name from?
Finley Rose Slater for playing with fire.
Oh God!
She
Damn
was
it!
fucking annoying.
She was crying. She was shitting. Boom, boom. God, fuck it.
She was whining, crying, and shitting. That's pretty
Fuck
much 90% of her performance.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what Lucas does on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Go figure.
For me, okay. For me, I have the transsexual fat Garfield herself, Rebel Wilson for Cats, and The Hustle.
There you go.
I have Jessica Chastain for
Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix, yeah.
The albino alien dull bitch.
I have the worst FBI agent in Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yep.
Thank you.
I
Holy
have
God.
I have Beyonce's non-acting ass in The Lion King.
You know, I'm surprised the way that she comes off, with her protesting and shit. I'm surprised she wasn't the Black Panther.
Oh my God.
Super Bowl much?
Yeah.
Wow.
My number 2 is Anne Hathaway for The Hustle and Serenity.
Thank you.
My number 1, even though she's in the movie for a short period of time, gave no fucks while in that film. My number 1 is Jennifer Lawrence.
Yep.
For Dark Phoenix. Holy crap,
Okay.
what a hurdle.
Ex-women. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much how she was, the sassy bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Because every strong female character is supposed to be sassy.
Worst supporting actor. And here's what
I have 3.
You got Tyler Perry and Medea.
Oh, I got plenty.
You got Kumali Najani for Stuber.
Stupid.
Keaton, Michael Key, and John Leguizamo for playing with fire.
Those are my number 1, hands down. They were so annoying as fuck.
You got Snoop Dogg and the Beach Bum Ass.
Martin Lawrence in The Beach Bum Ass.
That's another one. My number 1, Michael Pena for Jexy.
Wow.
Wow.
He plays the fucking annoying boss.
Oh, wow.
Really? That was a personal foul? Never mind. Okay. For worst supporting actor, I have the gay James Corden, the flamboyant top hat cat.
The fucking fat
who loves to
Garfield.
eat. Yeah.
James Corden.
Yeah. Why is he in film? Morgan Freeman and Michael and Angel Has Fallen. I mean, sure he had like. I mean,
half the time he's sleeping.
Jesus Christ. Then you have Jason Clarke, who's my worst for supporting actor in Serenity. That's the worst one for me.
He wasn't. I like Jason Clarke in a good amount of movies, dude.
He was in
Dawn.
Dawn. He was in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. He's great. He was also in a lot of good films.
Mm-hmm.
He was fantastic in a lot of these films.
Fantastic.
It's just that he needs to get away from stuff like Terminator, Genesis, and pieces of shit like Serenity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, and yours?
Keegan-Michael Key and John Leguizamo from
Playing with Fire.
With fucking trash.
Oh my god! Especially Key's character, he just shows up out of nowhere and tries to scare the shit out of John. I was like, dude, it gets old.
Playing with fucking trash.
Playing with trash. Worst
actress.
Anne Hathaway, Serenity.
Maybe that's she's a supporting, I think.
Is that supporting?
She's on there.
Okay,
yeah. Anne Hathaway for Serenity.
Kristen Stewart and
Charlie's Angels.
Kristen Stewart and Charlie's Angels.
Yep, that's one of mine. Oh.
Taylor Swift.
She's like in it for like maybe 2 minutes.
Doesn't matter.
She's not a good actor. Only people were there just to sing.
Um,
I have okay for worst actress. In case until you guys think of something, I have Melissa McCarthy and Tiffany Haddish for The Kitchen.
yes.
Oh wow.
I have Sophie Turner for Dark Phoenix.
Man, you're so fucking sexy in that movie.
She is,
Oh man, that's number one.
but her line delivery is so awful.
It's pretty bad.
I mean, who like Simon Kinberg? If that's how you use actors to speak lines, I mean, like, just
Simon Kinberg, I'm sorry, he's a fucking hack.
And number 2 is Mila Jovovich for Hellboy.
Okay. Yes.
My number one.
Oh, she was my most supporting. Okay.
Yeah, my number one, without question, is a performance so bad that it deserves that giving it a Razzie is too kind. My number one is Hilary Duff for The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
That is my runner-up.
Okay.
My other ones are Kristen Stewart for Charlie's Angels. I'm sorry. Octavia Spencer from Ma. Tyler Perry in Medea's Family Reunion.
Go figure.
Hilary Duff. My number one. Rebel Wilson, The Fucking Hustle. She does the same old fucking shit times 10.
Okay.
And she does a sequence where she's trying to be all dramatic, and she's wearing a sweatshirt hoodie that says "Hot Buns." Kiss my ass.
Hot buns. Number one for me should be no surprise to everybody here. Florence Pugh in Midsommar.
Okay.
How do you like me?
How are people praising this shit?
Oh, it's the best horror film of the decade.
Yes, there's nothing scary about that bullshit.
Parasite, on the other hand, that film was scary as fuck.
You haven't
Parasite.
considered the themes.
Yeah, themes like what, like stupid ass
and the metaphors.
Oh, trust me, I'll get to that.
Okay.
Bring it to that.
Worst actor.
Actor.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
The Beach Bum and Serenity.
And Serenity. I have 6 so far.
Okay.
And
Hellboy.
Hellboy.
My number one is Hellboy.
There you go.
David Harbour as Hellboy. Every single time that dude, like, it's either his performance is so lifeless, generic, and downright cringeworthy to listen to. Every time he screams, every time he yells at anything, I just get reminded of The Rock imitating The Big Show. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Whereas The Rock, it's hilarious. With David Harbour, it's like, God, you're supposed to be. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up, David Harbour. Just stop.
It's like, where's
okay,
who's the guy who played the original Hellboy? His name slips in my mind.
Ron
Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Who is perfect. No one was born to play that role other than Ron Perlman. I'm sorry.
And for worst actor, I also have Gerard Butler for Angel Has Fallen. Dude, find something good other than dragons. Find something good.
He was in Olympus Has Fallen and 300.
That does not count, motherfucker. John Travolta for The Fanatic.
He's one of the best.
I can't talk.
Are you kidding?
He's one of the best.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, he's one of the best.
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey, as you said. Keanu Reeves in Replicas.
He was probably the best thing about the movie, to be honest.
Yeah, he was. At least he was having fun.
Tom Middleton was the best part in Replicas. But my number 2, Hero Reese Tiffins for After. No, Hero Tiffin. Finds Tiffin for After.
That's one of my picks as well.
Oh yeah, just to get it. Oh, just to correct it. Hero finds Tiffin. That's the name. Number one's David Harbour. Just to get it out of the way.
Okay. Tiffin for After. Dennis Quaid for The Intruder. John fucking Cena for Playing with Fire.
Yep.
My name's John Cena.
Yeah.
I'm a fireman. I come out. I'm gonna save these kids. I help him do his homework, and I'm a charm to him. I'm a hero to him. And fuck you to everybody who wants me to turn heel, because I'm not gonna do that. And Mickey Bella, she wants to marry some other douchebag. Well, fuck her. I'll find some other bimbo with hot tits. Get the fuck out of here, John fucking Cena. He was John Cena for WWE.
I'm gonna sing "The Heat Is On" like I did back in Daddy's Home 2.
Give us the John Cena from like The Wall or Blockers or Trainwreck.
Ruthless Aggression.
God damn it!
Ruthless Aggression, John Cena. How about that?
Dude, John Cena singing is like the worst thing ever.
It is.
When it comes to his rapping, I'd rather hear him rap than fucking sing. There's a difference.
I mean, like hearing him sing in Daddy's Home 2 is like,
oh,
stop! I don't want to hear this. Go away.
Be quiet.
Be quiet. My top two, either one of these two takes the cake. One of them, Adam Devine for fucking Jexy.
Yes.
And the other one, Matthew McConaughey for the Beach Bum Ass.
Bum ass. Bum ass.
Bum ass. Go ahead. What are you flopping your wings?
All right.
No,
I'm
it's what he
agreeing.
did, like-
All right. Number one for me is John Cena. I'm going to be honest with you right now.
He was fuckboy Buckethead.
I'm John Cena. I approve this message.
He looked like he was eating a big fat bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
Oh,
I will say this about John Cena, and he's like, obviously, you look like you shot from Baby Gap. And then John Cena's like, hey, look at this. Fashion advice from the Tooth Fairy. He said that I was dying. Worst director to me,
Andy Fuckman.
That's one of them. Andy Fuckman, Harmony
Andy
Korine, Gasper bitch ass gnome. This guy takes the fucking cake.
Okay.
Harry fucking asshole for Midsommar. There is no reason why this movie had to be near 2.5 fucking hours. Because it was padding. It was more padding than any Transformer film I've ever seen. Harry asshole for Midsommar is my pick for the most worst director of the year.
Okay.
Okay. For me, I have Sophia Takal for Black Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stephen Knight for Serenity.
Yes.
And this is Stephen Knight. He actually does some good shit in the past. What the fuck happened?
Yeah. I mean, he did Locke, and now he did this. What does that tell you? Then I have Simon Kinberg for X-Men Dark Phoenix. Then I have Tom Hooper for Cats.
Yep.
Then I have Neil Marshall for Hellboy.
You did The Descent!
Yeah, how does this happen?
One of the greatest horror films ever!
But my worst director, without question, made a movie so heinous that it's like, how is this guy getting worse?
And he's gonna do the same thing with another fucking movie soon.
My number one is Daniel Farrens for The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's gonna do the Nicole Brown Simpson movie.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. And he
Shut
did
the
something similar
fuck
before.
And they are going to exploit the fuck out of it.
They will.
Unfortunately.
Oh, boy. And yours is Andy Fuckman for...
Yes. This guy just needs to stop.
Dude, he's to me, he's in the top 5 worst
guy just needs to
filmmakers
stop.
of all time. He
Of
is
all
so
time?
fucking... Yes. He is so... He hasn't made anything... Every single fucking thing he's made is the lowest of the low.
He just needs to stop.
Yeah.
But he's not going to because...
Just like all these terrible directors just need to stop. They're not talented.
Now...
They need to go away.
Here we
Now
go.
we get to the main event.
Now-
If you want to hear my reasons why these are my picks for the worst film of the year, watch my brother's channel.
Yes, sir. And LukeNukem his will be posted on his respected channel.
And
yes.
the Buffalo Bills have lost.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm sorry,
The Texans are going to play Baltimore and get utterly freaking humiliated.
No, they will. Okay,
It's
ladies and
gonna be
gentlemen,
absolutely glorious.
here we go.
I won't give in.
Once again, fuck you, Scott Derrickson. If you find a dildo, sit on it and never pull it out. Now, so you'll spontaneously combust. Now, let's go over some of the worst films I've seen.
How many films do you have?
A little over 30, like between 30 to 35, and I'm going to go over them really fast, except for the top 5. Here we go. Starting off with Angel Has Fallen. I hope it fucking falls.
That
whenever
low? Jesus Christ.
Dude, trust me.
Oh my.
Next one, The Lion King. More like The Lion Bitch. Enough with the live action movies. Okay? Next one, Palms. Oh, we're seeing old ass bitches trying to perform cheerleading shit. Yeah, don't break a hip. Next one, Ugly Dolls. Yeah, it is ugly due to the fact that it rips off Toy Story, and it's mean-spirited and kind of juvenile at times. Next one, Midway. Roland Emmerich's spiritual successor to Pearl Harbor.
Spiritual.
Roland Emmerich and Roland Emmerich says the MCU helps him put to sleep.
Oh.
When this film is nothing but action sequence upon action sequence upon tiresome action sequence and exposition.
Hypocritical,
The
much?
irony.
Yeah.
Next
Go
one,
figure.
Ad Astra. Yes, Brad Pitt has a great performance. Yes, the cinematography is stunning and the visual effects are top of the class. But it's so self-indulgent, so full of itself, so fucking boring and pretentious that I didn't give 2 shits of what happened. I'm sorry, Gravity and The Martian did it better. All right, next one, Dark Sphincter.
Sphincter.
Shockingly, this isn't the worst. Yeah, Sphincter. Shockingly, this isn't the worst X-Men movie. I think it's still X-Men Origins Wolverine, but this is a close runner-up. Not even Magneto can save this movie with his grinning teeth. Look like someone's trying to pull a goddamn engine out of his butt cheeks. And rising up PlayStation 2 guns that look like they came out of a first-person shooter. Next one, Arctic Dogs. Yeah. I don't think no one saw this movie, and thank God.
Nope.
It was cheap as hell and stupid. Next one, Gary, I hope you're listening. Annabelle Comes Home.
Yes.
The first act was terrific, and then the teenagers had to fuck everything up. The YDFs, the young dumb fucks. Next one, Hellboy.
That should be higher.
Be quiet. Hellboy. The only good thing about this movie
Is that there are no good scenes.
Deadwood's himself, Ian McShane. He was the only character. Why?
That dude is a scumbag.
Because every time I see him, I'm just thinking of Al Swearingen. That's probably why.
Well, keep your fanboyism out the door. And
You
just
be
like a
quiet. Al
fucking-
Swearingen's one of the greatest
Be
fucking
quiet.
characters ever. You hush up. You be quiet.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Next
Okay.
one, replicas. How about you don't replicate anything rather than just put this fucking movie in a hydraulic press so you'll never see it again? Keanu Reeves, I fucking love you, buddy. You are the Fred Rogers of Hollywood. He is one of the coolest dudes ever. And he was practically the best thing about the movie. So
I disagree.
You be quiet.
In my opinion.
Would you be quiet?
Oh.
So basically,
Oh.
hey, he still has Cyberpunk 2049. That is breathtaking. And John Wick Chapter 3. Hell yes. Next one, Stupid. Oh, you know it as Stupor. Hey, Dave Bautista. Oh, I'm only going to do good movies.
Yeah. Okay.
He has done it.
Not with this bullshit. Yeah, go ahead and suck Angry Joe's balls because he liked your movie and he understand what the movie was trying to do. Asshole. Next one. Oh boy.
By the way, if you think that Angry Joe is a credible reviewer source,
For
you are
video
sorely
games,
mistaken.
for video games, I think so. For movies, oh hell no.
No.
Next one. Okay, this is gonna get some hate. Now, this is more subjective. At least I'm being honest.
In your opinion. Oh yeah, but subjective is an opinion. So yeah, that's
Subjectively.
subjective.
And that, of course, is Marriage Story. I found it so fucking tedious. I hated every character in the movie. Every character is almost an asshole. And sorry, I didn't relate to it. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. Next one. This is one of the stupidest fucking movies. Ready or Not.
Okay.
You can't hide.
Oh, Smart Weaving, you were the best thing. Her and Andy McDowell. Everything else was just fucking just. Oh, give me some more time. No more farting.
Who's farting?
Okay,
No
here we go.
farting.
We're getting to the worst of the worst. Next
That's
one.
just a meme.
Cats.
There it is.
Fur technology. No, thank you.
And human cockroaches.
And human rats.
And rats.
Jennifer Hudson, I feel bad for you because you were the only good thing about the movie.
Yeah.
Next one, Unplanned. Hey, how about you fuck off with your goddamn shove down my throat bullshit agenda? Okay, especially when most of this movie is a complete lie.
Yeah.
Next one, Shit Chapter Turd.
Chapter
movie
2.
Movie that's so bad that Stephen King has a cameo and is equally as painful as an M. Night Shyamalan
Cameo.
And speaking of that, wait, did I skip the funch? I actually skipped like 2. I'm sorry. Glass. M. Night Shyamalan ding dong dick head bitch. Or ass. And the other one, the worst animated film of the year, Playmobil the movie.
Playmobil.
Sorry, you're no fucking Lego movie, okay? You'll be lucky if you can graduate to the building blocks. Okay. Next one, Charlie's Demons. Elizabeth Banks, you are shit. 3 strikes and you're out. This was my least anticipated film of the year, and rightfully so, because not only is the acting garbage, the screenplay is horrid, and Elizabeth Banks can't film a fucking action scene to save your life. You're the female Michael Bay or Olivia Megaton. Next one, The Anal Intruder. What prevented me from giving this a 0? It gave me a great laugh. What the hell was that?
I was just trying to do what you were doing.
Okay. Here are the films I gave a 0.
How many?
10.
The top 10. Here we go. Top 10 worst films
The
of
top
the
10.
year.
Here we go. Number 10, Black Christmas. You know, this is arguably the worst when it comes to the feminazi bullshit political agenda, especially with the character Chris, and how every white male is the worst, is a despicable rapist, just evil piece of shit.
And even if you think that there's like a innocent white male character in there, he's still protected as the bad guy.
The boyfriend gets shit on. Why? Because he was trying to say, hey, not all white men are fucking bad. And then Chris gives those mannerisms that you want to take a fucking cricket bat and smack her in the face. Next one, not kidding, I'm going to say it, she's a cunt-faced bitch. Okay, Next one, goddamn right she is, fuck her. And I don't mean literally. Tyler Perry's Medea Family Funeral. You cannot do a worse up without Tyler Perry.
Figure.
I'm sorry. The only redeemable thing you have ever done was the first Star Trek and Gone Girl. Everything else is utter shit. Oh, he doesn't screen his films for critics. Why? Gee, he claims that it costs too much money, even though he's worth $600 million.
I wish Austin saw this movie.
Number 8, The Haunting of Sharon Tate.
Oh, that rhymes.
Don't hate, appreciate.
No, don't hate. Masturbate.
There you go.
There you go. Psycho Mike, turn that into a GIF. The hot thing of Sharon Tate is deplorable in so many matters. It's mean-spirited. It's just juvenile, and it exploits Sharon Tate in the worst ways possible. Even though I wasn't a fan of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, how they did it towards the end was is brilliant.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This was like a big fuck you, especially the
Big
ending.
motherfucking fuck you.
And her sister took issue with this film.
Really?
Her own sister actually took issue with this movie.
Legitimate sister.
Portrayed. Yes.
Number 7, The Hustle. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, directed by Frank Oz, is hilarious. It's a great buddy film. You know, with Michael, what's his name? Who's in all the Christopher Nolan movies? It's with Steve Martin and Michael. He was Batman's butler.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine and Steve Martin. Their chemistry together is just hilarious, and their back and forth gestures. Take everything that made this movie and add more feminazi bullshit and not funny and redeeming and just implausible. And hey, Get Bear.
Hey, look who it is.
Hey, Bobby Boo Boo.
Oh, fucking
Hey,
time.
Gary. Sorry.
So, number 6 is Climax. Gasper, bitch ass hoe, has to make a pretentious movie where it shows fucking big credits after a dance sequence and rhythm with the music. Yeah, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes on to this 45-minute like tracking shot, which is, I will give it, is somewhat tracking shot, but the acting is some of the worst I've ever seen in a movie. First time performers, might I add. Top 5.
Here we go.
Here we go. Number 5.
Any guesses?
Why would
Playing
I
Fire?
Oh,
guess?
No, like, what do you think? Oh, well,
Playing with Fire?
you think Playing Fire is my number 1?
No, I think it's number 5.
You are right, Alex.
Aha!
Playing with Fire is my number 5. Andy Fuckman, for the love of God, please take a cactus and fuck off. You're not talented. You're not funny. You're a Dennis douchebag Jr., okay? John Cena, go back to your R-rated material because that's where you succeeded. Not this kiddie bullshit. Oh, it's got bubbles and poo-poo jokes. He actually said that in fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Let me guess.
It's
Ma.
a bomb! It's
The
a
Beach
bomb!
That was
Number
Beach
4
Bum.
is The Beach Bum. Harmony Korine makes not only the worst film, but one of the most just pointless movies ever. This movie was about nothing. It literally was about nothing. With characters you hate, who were able to get away with anything. Why? Because he's a genius writer. In what fucking world would this exist? Number
his
3.
world.
Number 3
Jack C.
is Ma.
Ma.
Boom!
You go from Get On Up and The Help to this sack of horse shit. Speaking of implausible, this has some of the worst young adult characters I've ever seen in my life, who are the stupidest fucking people ever, who let this character into their lives, who lets them stay at their place and bum fuck in the middle of nowhere and let them get high and drunk as possible. And her motivation behind all of this is so fucking dumb. Who thought of this bullshit? Who writes such stupid shit?
Apparently the director did.
How does this have the 54% rating is appalling. It is. This movie pissed me off so much. It took me 6 hours to fucking calm down.
Wow.
Number 2 and number 1.
All right, one of them's got to be Midsommar.
And Jack C.
The question is, where?
You tell me,
I'm
dude.
thinking Jexy is number 2 and Somar's number 1.
My number 2 is Midsommar.
Flip it around. Okay.
My
Yeah.
number one is Jexy.
Jesse.
Wow.
Midsommar. First of all,
Bullshit.
hey, hairy asshole. The reason why he made this movie, folks, is because he was inspired because he went through an awful breakup. And not only that, his other motivation is Lars von Trier.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but go fuck yourself. Anybody who supports that evil, misogynistic, Hitler sympathizing, Nazi piece of shit can go fucking burn in hell. Because no one should be supporting or sympathizing with this piece of shit. That is the honest to God's truth, folks.
Damn.
And when you watch Midsommar, it's a breakup movie where Americans get sent to die. That's what he said. And I'm watching this, I'm thinking, so Florence Pugh's character is hairy asshole, and her boyfriend, spoiler, and her boyfriend who gets fucking paralyzed, gets put in a goddamn bear costume, I'm not making this up, and gets burned to death in a shack like the Wicker Man, was his ex. Do you see the fucking symbolism here? How about you make a fucking movie on like hairy asshole and Lars von Trier bringing your personal vendetta into this bullshit? Number
And
one,
then we get to Jexy.
is Jexy. Folks,
Okay.
this movie left me
In pain.
brain dead. You got Dirty Grandpa, which made me shit up my goddamn intestines. You have Lord Ass that fucked me up the ass and turned me into a vegetable. You got Mother, which turned me into a deranged psychopath. You got the house that Chekhov built that just make me want to make sure that if Lars von Trier ever comes to this goddamn country, I'll be the first to kick his fat ass. And then you got Jexy that turned me into a fucking brain-dead zombie dumb shit. This movie is so bad that it would not only get rid of fucking brain cells, but your chromosomes will be gone.
Damn.
You take something like her. Spike Jonze is her. What? You be quiet. You take something, you be quiet. You take something like her. Oh my God. Okay. You know what? You know what?
Oh, here we go.
You be quiet.
Here we go.
What's up?
We put you on intermission, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking yeah, and you got John, Lucas and Moore. These two fucking baloney
Lucas is in this
bitches
movie?
who the only redeemable thing they ever did, they wrote The Hangover, the first one. They also did 21 and Over. They also did Bad Whores or Bad Moms.
Wait, Lucas is in this movie?
I wish he
Lucas
was, because
and
that
Moore-
would be the only redeeming quality.
Stop.
You got this Adam Devine who plays the biggest fucking nerd geek dumbass ever. And this movie, not only does it have the identity thief effect, it's got some Happy Madison fucktard tropes in it. Because you got this stupid ass Adam Devine who gets the hot chick who's way out of his league. I'm like, kiss my fucking ass, movie. And then at the end, it wants you to sympathize with Jexy, who is Skynet on crack. And you want to talk about the level of bullshit? Not even on fucking Planet X that Mystery Science Theater 3000 will make fun of. That shit wouldn't even happen.
Why did you review it on BOFAs?
I never did.
Oh, no.
This movie is only 80 minutes. Just 80 minutes long, folks, okay? This movie took me a little over 4 hours to finish.
compared to Lard Ass, which took you 3 hours.
Well, the reason why is because Alex helped me through this.
I did.
He helped me through this. With Jexy, like, this movie is like on par with like Lard Ass and shit. This movie fucking destroyed my soul.
Shoot.
It destroyed my soul fucking ass raped and then left it for dead. And Alex, oh, this movie killed all fucking faith in humanity.
Legit.
Not since Fisted Anus have I seen a comedy this unfunny, illogical, forced, ridiculous, preposterous, juvenile, and fucking flat out retarded. Like, I was on the verge of tears.
Don't cry, Jerome.
Please don't cry.
What this movie is
you're gonna cry.
What this movie is the comedy is what fucking 12 Years a Slave is the comedy.
Are you gonna cry?
You're gonna cry.
I am gonna cry. I need some fucking love, and god damn it.
I don't know. I may cry in the best of, but that's for another day.
Oh my god. Spike Jonze, I hope you get the Jackass crew together and kick the shit out of these two fucking bums.
Oh no.
And that's my worst.
Oh,
that
man.
was his worst.
That was glorious.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And I still have the worst of the decade to go through.
All I can say is that abortion is equivalent to McDonald's.
The fries and Coke are our... No, our abortions are our fries and Coke. Oh my god. I'm so... Dude, thank god I emptied my bowels. I probably would have shit my guts out to this movie too!
Oh my goodness.
I swear to God, John Lucas and Scott Moore went to Identity Thief University with a degree in happy manners and fuck tautology.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
But I think,
what are you thinking? Why?
well, I mean, she's gonna do Peter Rabbit too.
Oh no.
Shoot that fucking rabbit with an elephant gun and move on with your life! And that's my worst stuff. There's a reason why I covered the worst of the worst. So I have the right to say what truly is the worst of the fucking worst.
And remember, if you don't have it, your list doesn't mean anything.
It's irrelevant.
No, if they haven't seen it, that's one thing.
It's irrelevant.
Okay,
you know what's funny?
What if I see Jexy and I give it a 0.5?
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way this deserves anything. I agree. I was like, no, here, give me the fucking gun from Time Crisis and put him in the game so I can shoot him over and over.
Action.
Or just treat him like Schwarzenegger in Mortal Kombat 11 and just shoot him out of the sky.
No, send him to the future and have one of the T-800s just stomp on his fucking head.
Good crap.
I'm losing my damn mind. This movie was so bad. It's going to be on my 10 worst films of the decade. And 9 out of the 10 films are fucking comedies.
But I think that about wraps it up.
Luke, what's yours?
My worst of the decade?
Oh no, of the year.
You'll see it on his.
I will have it on my channel. I will have them out soon and eventually, and I'll make my worst list as soon as possible because my previous worst list did not go so well. It was corrupted because of a battery disaster.
Yeah.
But I will redeem myself, and I'll hopefully get my review.
He's in the Pringles.
My views back. I'll hopefully get my views back with
the Pringles.
The worst of 2019 and the best of 2019.
He's eating the Pringles.
But yeah, I'll get them done as quick as possible.
Okay. If you want to know my list, check out my brother Austin on his channel. Yeah, Austin Putnam. We did our top 10 worst of the year. Myself, Lucas, Austin, and Joe, aka
Mr.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning
Wait
in.
a minute. Hold on. We're not finished yet.
Finish with what?
We're not finished yet.
Okay.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed our picks for the worst film of 2019. Up next, coming up tomorrow around the same time, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, is going to be the best of 2019 of film. So until then, I'm Alex Apizzle 90 saying peace out, baby. Say your final goodbyes.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for having me endure the worst of the worst and listening and talking about the worst of the year. I will, as I stated before, I will get them up early. I'll hopefully get them out there as quick as possible, so that way I can catch up on films and watch more movies in the aftermath. As always, I'm LukeNukem. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Facebook. If you don't have a phone, find me on Instagram. As always, if you would like to see more views on my channel, be sure to subscribe for more. My name is LukeNukem, and Hellboy, go fuck yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for tuning in to the absolute fuck worst goddamn shit that came out in 2019. Tomorrow we'll go over the best and end things with a high note. Thank you for stuff. Oh, we will. Hopefully. We can get the bad out of the way. Until then, stay tuned for tomorrow. And once again, motherfuck Lucas and Moore. You are goddamn hacks. And motherfuck Harry asshole. Yeah, go back to sucking Lars von Trier's dick, and A24 is licking his asshole. Now, if you excuse me, speaking of asshole, I'm gonna look up some porn that maybe Gare Bear might get jealous of when I do. Her name is Reiko Kabayakawa. Good day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
End.